Hello there, and we are live. See ya, ladies and gentlemen. See, Merry Christmas, yeah, guys, yeah. Everyone, to all our associates down here, and to every other person who have contributed to the growth of this channel. Merry Christmas to you. Probably me and bands will be doing a New Year special for you guys before the end of the year. But today, we just decided to just it's supposed to be the big four, but we just turned it into Arsenal crash talk because me and my brother, we need to get some things out of our chest, yeah. Mostly because of yesterday's matchup. So I know everyone will be partying right now, having dinner with family. But again, if you're here, just come and show some support to us down here. And see it, guys. With that much ado, welcome my brother, Abs Football Band Channel. Abs, you're welcome to the show. How you doing, brother?
Big up Tony, man. I'm good, man. Always good, man, when it comes to working with you. Another day, another dollar, penny, pounds. You know how it
Mm,
goes, man. Top
mm,
of the league at the moment, but we're going to get into that as well. And yeah,
yeah,
man, time for the holidays.
yeah, time for the holidays, yeah. But just before the Christmas, official Christmas, because down here in Finland, yeah, it's Christmas already. Because in Finland we celebrate our
The
Christmas
day before,
a day
on the
before the
24th. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
that's Christmas. Mostly in the Scandinavian countries like Norway, the same thing.
yeah.
But the UK Christmas is as from 25th. So but again, it's all good, man. Festivities. We wish everyone down on this channel, well, collaborators, everyone well during this Christmas period, and of course our guy Iconoclast. Where have you been, brother? Where have you been, man? It says season's greetings, everyone, man. Season's greetings to you, Iconoclast One. See, Abs, let's go straight right into it.
Yeah, let's go.
Arsenal, first in the league. We are topping the table toppers, December. Last season, December. Table toppers. This year again, after Christmas. Table toppers, yet again. What you have to say, about that.
Oh, I don't think you're going to like what I'm going to say now.
Uh,
I'm going to be real, Tony, yeah.
mm,
Topping the table at December don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything because come May, if we're not top of the league in
yeah,
May,
yeah,
then what does this mean being top? We're only a point above Liverpool at the moment,
yeah.
and yes, we were top last season. We didn't win the league, and we're top of the league this year. I'm not going to celebrate that. Am I happy? Yes, but I'm not going to celebrate that. I'm telling you straight, I'm not celebrating that.
No, but wait. Why does it have to be a talk of celebrate? No one is celebrating it. See,
Um,
under this manager's rule, we came eighth twice. Yeah, again we came fifth. We haven't been challenging for titles for since God knows when. And in 2 seasons, last December, top of the league. This December again, top of the league. Obviously, at least there's some traction. At least we're challenging, right? I know 2 years ago we were not in this spot. So no one is saying that we should celebrate. We're not celebrating it. But again, it's something at the end of the day, right? I'm not
it's
saying it's
progress.
something to around, but again, I, I don't want to say progress because I'm not counting it as progress, but it's something we can run with in a way. Back to back, top of the league in December. Since God knows.
Hold on. So, do we get trophies for being top of the league in
No, no,
December?
no, no. It's not about trophies. It's not about trophies. But the thing there is that we are challenging. That's where I'm at right
Yes,
now.
we're challenging. We're
Yeah,
challenging, but
that's where I'm at. Because 2 seasons ago we were not challenging. A shitty club. Still, we're still in the gutters right now because we've not gotten anything in it. But again, the challenge is on. And I know of clubs here that put up a challenge last season, and this season they're not even in the top six. That's what I'm saying. At least we're in there. There's a big shout. So it's meant for us to go have a big window, the Jan transfer window, and have a big shout. But what do you think, man? I want to hear your argument.
I, listen, we may be top now,
Mm,
and this is what's scary.
yeah.
This is what's scary. Big up Deji Spurs in the chat. And
Mm,
Deji, I'm glad Deji just landed now because Deji's going to understand who a real Arsenal fan is and who isn't.
yeah. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to use Deji's terms, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
People celebrating and squeaking their bums violently at being
Oh
top of
my
the league. No,
God.
hold on. Let me
No.
finish. No, let me finish.
Nah,
Let me
nah,
finish.
nah. I didn't
I
say
have to
anything.
finish.
I'm just
Yeah.
reacting. I'm just reacting, bro.
People celebrating being top of the league. Manager will be like, "Oh, we're top of the league. We
Mm.
don't need no one. We don't need to buy any players." What was the first thing you said to me when we started this stream? Arsenal are top of the league, and I
Yeah.
said that doesn't mean anything in December.
No, no, no. But that's a statement of fact. Arsenal is top of
Yes,
the
it
league.
is. It is,
Yeah, yeah.
but
No, no. See, let's differentiate argument from statement of fact. Arsenal is top of the league is a
yes,
statement
I
of
don't deny
fact.
that. I
Yeah.
don't
So,
deny
so,
that.
so, so are we now? See, yeah. See, we're not some Donald Trump cult, yeah. That we should be lying about some certain facts. It's
No, no,
a
it's a
fact.
fact.
We're top of the league. Unless you want to say that Arsenal is not top of the league,
Yeah.
should we be denying
Okay.
the fact
No, no.
that we
Okay.
are top
Okay.
of the league?
Okay. Okay.
Separately
Listen.
from celebrating, I'm not celebrating like we've won anything. No, it's a statement of fact. We are top of the league.
Okay. Statement of
Do you have
fact.
a
We're top of
problem
the
with
league.
that, us being top of the league? Would you have preferred us to be second or fourth in the league right now?
Okay. Good question you asked me, and I'm gonna return a response to that. It doesn't matter if we're second or third in the league at the moment because there's not
Mm,
that many points to differentiate. The fact is
yeah.
we're top of the league. I'm happy with that, but
Mm.
that doesn't mean come May that we're going to win the title.
Sure,
Throughout
sure. I
Wenger's, let me
completely
finish. Let
get
me finish.
that.
Let me land. Let me land. Let me land. Let
Yeah,
me
I
land. Let me
completely
land.
get that.
Let me
But,
land.
let's
Let me
get
land. Let me land. Let me
statement
land.
of fact.
Let me land,
Let's
Tony.
get
Finish. Let
statement
me
of
finish my
fact
point. Let me
there,
finish my
bro.
point.
We are top of the league.
I
Darren
know. I
Sullivan
know.
is down here. This is a big
Oh,
argument,
this guy.
guys.
This guy.
Put in what you think. Put in what you think, because
This
me and
guy.
my brother, we're
Listen.
going
Let me
punches
finish.
for punches right now, bro.
Let me
Because we're
finish. Let me
gonna turn
finish.
this into a slugfest.
Let me
Deji
let me
Sports is
finish.
down here. Darren Sullivan, who I respect so much, is down here. He says Arteta out. Me too. I'm also
Well,
Arteta
that's a
out.
bit
I don't
strong.
care
Yeah,
at this point.
that's a bit strong at this stage. If we win the league, that's a different argument. But all
That's
I'm
a but
saying is
personally I want Arteta
Wenger,
out. But again, that's a
Wenger,
different argument. Yeah, bro.
Wenger was top of the league throughout his 19-year tenure, yeah,
Mm.
and we only won the league what 3 times. Yeah, Arteta has never won the league, so being top of the league now is yes a statement of fact. But my argument is I don't care whether we're top now. It's what matters and what counts come May. That's my argument with you. Yeah. We can talk about a statement of fact, we drew 1-1. That's a statement of fact. And we will talk about the team and the players later. But I'm not overly excited about being top of the league. I'll be straight honest with you. Am I ungrateful? No, but I'm just not overexcited about it.
Mm. Mm. Big up to Darren Sullivan. He's down here with us. Yeah. Big up to the Assembled is down here with
Big up,
us.
man.
MUFC Global. Okay. No, Deji Sports is down here with us. Tony Montana is down here with us. Tony Montana. Merry Christmas to you. He says Merry Christmas to us, band. Yeah, Tony
Big up,
Montana
man. Big up,
saying
man.
Merry Christmas to the boys down here. And see,
Big up,
we
man.
also have Paul Fullwell Blue Nose. Paul, have you left London yet? Because I knew you went to London to do some exploration of the city. I hope you're back right now, man. How you doing, Paul? Hope you're okay. Merry Christmas to you and your lovely family, Paul Fullwell. You always show me support. You come down here, you show me some love. Thank you, Paul, man. Always respect you to you. Merry Christmas to everyone down here. See, let's get straight right into it. Yeah, when was the last time we mounted a challenge? Yeah, back to back. Because last season it was a challenge. Yeah, we lost that title by by just 5 points. This season again, we're in that hunt for the trophy. When was the last time? Yeah, in the last 10, 12 years where we had a sustained challenge for the title. When? Just give me.
A long time ago. I can't
Long
remember the
time
year, but it's
ago.
been a while. It's been
That
a very
that's
long
what I'm
time.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So if we are top of the league right now, we're not celebrating it. I'm just saying we actually challenge back. We're actually challenging back to back. It's not a trophy for me, but it's a sign. At least we're doing something. At least we're doing something. We're
But
doing
are we
something
doing
right.
enough though? Are we doing enough though?
We're not doing enough, but we're doing something. Because this football club I've supported in the last 10 seasons, we have not had sustained challenge for the title.
Yeah,
So
no,
if
no, it's true.
Arsenal,
It's
so
true.
if Arsenal is in back to back challenges, it shows that at least we're in it. We're in it. We're in it. And if
To
you're
do
in
what?
it,
We're
you're
in it to do what?
no,
We're
no,
in
no,
it.
no. See. We could still win the title. It's possible if we go. If see, forget Mikel Arteta. This is the thing I want you to forget. Forget Mikel Arteta. We all know that Mikel Arteta is not the reason we're here right now. It's due to some individual players that have been able to, shake up the dust and put us where we are right now. Not even the manager. So let's don't get that twisted. Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But
Okay. So do you think it's the manager that has gotten us to this point? I don't think
of
so.
course, well, of course he
No, no,
has.
no. Sincerely, I
He
don't
picks
think
the
so.
team. He picks
I
the
think it's
team,
just individual players that have, that have, you
and you
know,
think we're going to win a league based on individual players? You know,
but we're
that's
challenging in it. But we're challenging in it.
we're
We
challenge.
just went
We're
to
challenged at the
Anfield and got
moment.
a draw. We're challenging
Okay,
in it.
okay. So next, okay, so in January, imagine this scenario.
Yeah,
Because we're first at the moment, Arteta
yeah.
says, "Oh, we don't need to buy any players. We don't need a number
No,
nine."
but no one is gonna say that, Abs.
Hold
Now,
on, hold
come
on,
on,
hold on,
bro.
hold
No
on,
one
Tony,
is gonna
Tony,
say that, man.
Tony, Tony. Last season, we won the Caicedo. Can you remember? You
Yeah,
know
I
what
get.
happened there, didn't you? You know what happened there?
Yeah,
All
I get.
through the transfer window, we stalled on this one person. Okay, we bought Trossard in, we bought Kivior, and who else did we buy? It was just Trossard and Kivior in the end, wasn't
Hmm.
it?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Trossard decent, Kivior not good enough. Do
Yeah,
you trust this manager going into January to say I want an Osimhen, or are we going to wait till the summer for an Osimhen or a Tony? Do you think we're going to win? I don't think we're going into January to get someone temporary. I think we're going to wait
I don't
till
trust the manager, but I
next
think the
summer.
board might do something. The trust on the manager is
What are they
something
going to do?
different. But I think the board might do something because clearly we do need a striker. Clearly, Edu
Well,
knows we
well,
need a
some,
striker.
well,
So it might not
some people
just be
think we
down to
don't.
the manager; it might be down to the board. They see that we're losing lots of goal
Some
scoring
fans,
opportunities.
some fans are.
They have to come up with the money for us to go in and have a big shout for a striker recruitment. They've seen it. They've seen it. They can't argue this that we need a striker in the January transfer window.
Some
And
fans,
mind you, I'm seeing some movement in the transfer window. I'm seeing at least why in the shout for Ivan Tony. I'm not sure if we're gonna bring him in, but let's see. So far, we're in the shout. It's good. Let's see if we can go get a striker. But it's clear, everyone can see it. The manager knows, Edu knows that we need to go in and get a striker. So
I'm
if we don't get a
hearing
striker, well, it's their problem because we need a striker to get a win. 10 people watching us right now. Smash up the like, guys. Yeah, because
smash the
me
like
and
button,
Abs, we're
please.
going at it. Yeah, we're not going
Yeah,
to be
we're not.
friendly
We're this.
today.
Yeah, this isn't
We're
a
going at it
nice.
today. We're going at it
Yeah,
today because see,
this ain't
I'm
really
ready.
nice.
I'm ready. I'm ready because see, yeah, see, Abs, see. Look into that matchup against Liverpool because see, I've seen some certain type of comments, yeah, online and you know, mostly with some Arsenal fans, and I'm not buying it. Anfield is a horrible place to go to, man. It's a horrid place. See that place, yeah, it's a place where people get slaughtered. It's a slaughterhouse. No, I'm serious, man. That place is a slaughterhouse. So just look into that matchup yesterday. What did you think about that matchup? Just give us a little bit of an insight into it.
That matchup yesterday proved to me that we were good enough to go and beat them. I don't care what anyone says, yeah.
Yeah.
20 minutes into that game, we scored a goal And then
Yeah.
what did we do? We sat back. Now,
Mm.
when you play against Liverpool, you don't
Yeah.
score a goal and then just sit back. Yeah. What
Yeah.
type of mentality was that in that game? Me and you watched it together. We saw the slump. We saw our team go out toe to toe with Liverpool for the first
Yeah.
20 minutes, score a
Yeah.
goal, and then put the pressure on themselves.
Put the yeah
What
on
was that all
themselves.
about? What was that all about? And I've
Mm.
seen this from Arsenal before when we play big teams. Yeah,
Mm. Mm.
this must be an Arteta tactic. There were some
Yeah.
players, individual players, that had really poor performances yesterday.
Yeah,
And
man. We have to
me and
call
you
that out.
spoke, on a few players, yeah,
Yeah.
and particularly our front line. Our front line, I was hearing this big hype that, oh, once Martinelli, once Jesus, once Saka are all together, yeah, then the
Yeah.
Premier League is gonna know. They're gonna find out. I've not seen no cohesion between these front three players at the moment. Yeah, they don't. They. It's like they've never played together. Yeah, it's like they can't pass to each other. They can't. I don't see Jesus busting a gut to get into the box. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
Martinelli? Martinelli's running down back streets, dead end back streets.
Yeah.
I don't get it. And don't let me start on Zinchenko and Odegaard
Oh
because
my God!
I'm
No,
going
no,
to
no,
start on them
no, no,
two as
no. We
well.
have to talk about that, but
But
that
that is
because
separate. That's
we'll
separate.
push
That's
that.
separate.
That's a
That's separate.
separate thing
But
altogether.
Liverpool were there. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, Salah, great player, but
Yeah.
he's their own. He yesterday he was their only, I would say, source of goals. Him and Trent, those two players are the best two players in Liverpool. Yeah, keep them two players quiet, and we
Mm.
would have went on to win that game. But what do we do?
Mm.
We allow Trent to play a long ball up to Salah, and
Mm.
Salah, Zinchenko just says, "Here, just take the keys. Just take the
Yeah. Just take
keys.
the keys. Yeah.
Take the
Yeah.
keys. Just take the keys. Yeah,
Horrible
take my
defending.
house keys. Yeah."
Horrible defending.
He doesn't.
Zini
Doesn't. He
Zini is
doesn't
a big
think.
problem. It's a big
He
problem.
doesn't think. He doesn't think. Oh, let me send him on his weaker foot, his right foot. Nah, just cut inside with your left foot and just have a shot. Yeah, just have a shot.
Just
And as good as Salah is, yeah, Zinchenko was poor in that situation. And every time I
mm.
see that replay, it gets on my nerves. People talk about how good Zinchenko is coming forward and this and that and all that kind
But
of
again,
stuff. Is he
but
even
it-
that
but
good
again,
coming forward?
but again, for such an experienced player, yeah, because this guy we're talking about, yeah, it's not like he's a bozo. He's won in the in the highest of the highest. He's a winner. He was a serial winner at Manchester City. Yeah, so he's an experienced player. He's also the captain of the Ukrainian side. He does well in the midfield. Like, like why why doesn't he bring that experience into this Arsenal team? Because he's supposed to be one of the most experienced, and highly motivating players in this team. But I'm sorry, man, he doesn't coordinate the defense. He's looking shabby defending. Actually, he's told us he doesn't know how to defend. I give that to him. He said it with his mouth. I don't know how to defend. He said it in front, yeah, in front of a Manchester United legend. He said it. I don't know how to defend. But again, that shows us that if Julian Timber doesn't come back by January, I think we
We're gonna
should
have
be
to go to
issuing
the market.
a warrant for Tenny to come back.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%,
We have to
100%.
call for him to come back to the league and give us something different out there because at least he knows a little bit how to defend, right? He
Mm,
can defend, right?
yeah,
But Zini at all. Like
poor.
it was poor. It was abysmal. It was abysmal. He couldn't read the game. I didn't see the maturity down there. I didn't see the qualities of a leader. I didn't see the qualities of a Marshall, someone who's won trophies at the highest of the highest levels with Manchester City. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. It was so poor yesterday, yeah, that I was like, what the hell is going on down here? So, but again, we need to have Julian Timber back, man, by January.
Zinchenko, yeah, you've got Cedric, you call Cedric the entertainer. We need to find a name for Zinchenko because This guy, this guy, this guy is a clown, man. This guy is a
Mm.
clown. I'm calling him out, yeah. He is an absolute clown. He wants to be all smiling and laughing on the training pitch and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to match days, the guy's a joker. And people
Exactly.
can say what they
He's
want in
not
the chat.
putting his money
I
where
don't
his
care
mouth
what
is.
people say in the chat. I'm not saying what people say in the chat, yeah.
Big up to you,
When-
Malia. Malia, how you doing?
Yeah,
Big ups to
big
you.
up all the
Thanks for the
people, yeah.
support, Malia. Big ups. Yeah,
When you have play when we're going for a league, yeah, and
yeah.
you have players like that, you know, and it's not just Zinchenko, yeah. There was other players that had really bad games as well.
Mm.
It's depressing to think that, you know, we can't play like that every single game. I don't even think we played well after those 20. We had our spells and stuff like that, but still, again, we're lacking that killer instinct in front
The
of
killer
goal.
instinct is not there. The killer instinct is not there. But again, it's not. It's not. See, it's not just only about the killer instinct. It's about we don't have a genuine striker. We don't have a genuine striker. That match, yeah, it was calling for an out and out striker. What about Gabriel Martinelli? Let's talk about it, man. You see.
Oh,
I know. See, yeah, guys in the chart, guys in the chart. I know you have an emotional. I know you have emotional attachment. And apart from Darren Sullivan has been calling for this guy's head for some time. You know,
big up
but
Darren, man.
because Darren is a real one. Darren is a real one. He understands. You know what goes on with the football club is a real one.
Have
But
you
again,
noticed? Yeah.
Gabriel Martinelli abs, man, shocking. That guy's been shocking for the past 6, 7 games in a row. In a row. This is the second time he had an open net chance to just slot the ball into the bro. Just slot the ball into the net and it's done.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell
What
you.
the hell is going on with this guy?
Let me tell you something. Yeah, Martinelli is so overrated. Yeah, it's like these guys. Yeah, they have one season wonder, and then all of a sudden now they think they've made it. Let me tell you
And
someone who I'll take
he
now.
just signed a new contract. He just signed a new contract. Do you think this
There
contract?
you
Do you
go.
think? Do you think this contract these guys are signing is a very very big problem for this football club? Because Odegaard signed a new contract. Look at the performances is dishing out. Martinelli signed a new contract. Look at the abysmal performances. Yeah, see performances after performances after performances in the gutters. Look at Ramsdale. Signs a new deal. He's in the gutters. Like there is a genuine problem. Giving a big time contract to these players, and they just relax. They just relax. We're not getting the maximum. Sorry, the optimal output from these players. What is it? Is it about their contract? Is it that the manager is not drilling them well? Like, what is it, Abs? What is it?
Do you know what? There's something about these when these guys sign these big contracts that they just think that they don't have to play anymore. We had this with Saka so far. Yeah, he
Mm,
signed his big contract. He's just been he's been horrible this season. He's been horrible this season. First, there was the debacle about him playing too many games, which I understood. But
mm,
now it's like he can't even get past the man. Now I know you can talk about he's getting marked up a lot and stuff like that. Then you
mm,
have to adapt your game, bro. Seriously, you're gonna have to adapt your game whether you're playing quick 1-2s with Odegaard or
mhm.
doing something else. But you're not doing enough. Martinelli stunk yesterday. This guy, yeah, this guy, this guy is playing like someone that's a championship player at the moment, a championship winger. The guy is I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Yeah, I don't know what is wrong with this guy. You know what? He's got 2 goals in I think 18 games.
Not good
Two
enough.
goals,
Not good enough.
2 goals in 18 games.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
And when he plays, head down,
Head
head
down.
down, merchant. Always the head down, always the head
Head
down.
down.
Yeah, he's got no strength on the ball. He gets easily pushed off the ball. Konate
Mm,
owned him yesterday. Yeah, it's
yeah.
always the same. Oh, I'm gonna try and drink you with my right. Like
Mm,
it's just He's
which
not
is very
intelligent
which is
enough.
very predictable, by the
Very
way.
predictable.
Very
He's not
predictable, by the
intelligent.
way.
He's not intelligent. He's not intelligent enough. The guy, yeah.
His game has just dropped. It
The
has
guy
just
is
dropped. It just
the
dropped to the
guy is a
ball.
the guy is a Brazilian beach ball. Yeah, you know the beach ball that just does anything. It just flies anywhere. Yeah, that's Martinelli at the moment. The guy's got no. Listen,
Mm,
when you watch, and I don't even. I have to big up this guy. Yeah, when you watch man like Kulusevski, yeah, for Spurs, yeah,
mm,
the
mm.
guy's got pace, power,
Yeah,
skill, can
precision.
take a man, precision,
He
can
has a
take a
football
man,
brain.
can
He
cross
has
the
a
ball.
football brain.
He
He has a
even uses
football
his
brain.
right. Yeah, he even uses his right foot, and you know he's
Yeah,
predominantly left. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, clear of
yeah,
Martinelli this season. Yeah,
yeah.
so we might be top of the league, but some of these players, yeah, they're going on like they're in flipping high school or something, playing high school football. I can't take it, man. I can't take these players.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
they need to kick
I
up the
get it.
bottom.
I get it.
Odegaard,
Oh, Odegaard. Odegaard is
Odegaard.
a special. Odegaard, see, is the next topic. But again, did you see the way? See, again, yeah. See, when we're talking about the physicality of Arsenal, mostly our players, our physicality is shit. It's down the gutters. Did you see how many times Konate, yeah, bamboozled and bullied
Was
Martinelli
his
off the ball?
yeah. Oh,
Up to three,
it was
four
easy.
chances. He
Man
just
versus boy,
he just pushed, he brushed him off. Like, bro, see,
like a boy.
he brushed him off as if he was just, playing with a little kid.
Get
oh
away,
my
son.
God,
Get away, son.
exactly, man, get away from me.
Mm.
Like the way he pushed him out the way, bro, it hurt me in a way because it looked like bullying in a way. No fight, no grit, no show of shame. Of course, I know I'm shameless, but come on, man, Martinelli, no shame. Look at the way he brushed him up, man. He just used his hand, shoved him up, deboed him at one point. Like he just shoved him up, bro. It was a disgrace. The way Martinelli played in that game, man. It made me. I was like, this is not the Martinelli uh,
This is not the
that
Martinelli I know.
yeah, exactly, man. This is not the Martinelli that I know. The Martinelli that I saw growing up, in this Arsenal team. Yeah, it was
Hungry.
hungry. It was running
Winner.
at, yeah, exactly. But no, like no fight, no grit. You know, like nothing. It just fizzled out. And Konate used him like a rag doll. Like he just pushed him around, nudged him
Mm.
away, deboed him, like just like a little kid. And sincerely, that put me off it put me off the wrong way, man. So I really do think we need a little bit of bite in this team. We need a little bit of physicality because the physicality we have right now, and I'm sorry, man. See, Abs, Martin Odegaard. I'm seeing some people saying Martin Odegaard had a good game, bro. Did that guy have
Yeah,
a
I've
good
seen that
game?
as well.
Yeah, I've been hearing people saying he had a good game yesterday. And I'm like, are these guys watching the same game that we watch? I did a watch along in that game. I didn't see this guy do anything. He was even giving the ball to the opposition. His passes were inaccurate. He wasn't physical enough. He was always on the floor. He couldn't progress the game quite well. He was just nowhere to be found. What do you have to say?
Martinelli was rubbish yesterday. The
Mm,
guy, all he kept doing was trying to pass the ball to the opposition team. Hold on a sec. Hold on one moment. Hold on a sec. I'm still here. All he kept trying to do is pass the ball to the opposition team.
yeah.
And this guy, yeah,
Mm,
for their goal, if you notice their goal, so how their goal came about is Odegaard had the ball. I think he was in midfield, and he just played it to like I think Trent or something like that.
exactly, man.
And then Trent just launched a long ball up
Oh my
to
God.
Salah, and then Salah done his thing and scored a goal. Odegaard was giving the ball away. Even when they had their 5-on-1 attack, when
Oh,
Trent scored,
that one,
sorry,
man.
when Trent nearly scored, Odegaard done some rubbish with another Arsenal player where he clashed with
Oh,
another Arsenal player and they broke. People saying Odegaard was playing good. Where was he playing good?
He-
Tell
Where
me
was he
something he
playing
done
good?
good.
Tell me, show
Chat.
me.
Tell me
What's
what
the
he
proof?
did that was good.
Show me the evidence that Odegaard had a good game yesterday. Because all I'm seeing from this podcast, yeah, they're saying he had a good game. They're saying he mashed out the midfield. Marshall, what? He didn't do
What
anything.
did he do?
I'm
What did
sorry,
he do
man.
in the midfield?
He didn't do anything.
Nothing.
I'm sorry, man.
Nothing.
He didn't do anything. You know, but again, see, we're being bailed out. See, yeah, we're bailed out by our defense. Gabriel Magalhaes bailed us out yesterday. Declan Rice bailed us out yesterday. Saliba bailed us out yesterday. Even
Yeah.
Ben White was looking a little bit shaky.
Mm.
Yeah, it was looking a bit. He didn't have such a good game. I didn't really see him. Uh, you know, but again, what do we do to Martin Odegaard? Because that's a big problem. See, our
Very big
entire
problem.
attack is built on this guy. And if this
I,
guy's not
I'm,
putting in, if he's not putting in the shift, yeah, and getting in on the ball and creating magic, we're finished.
do you know Odegaard? Yeah, he's been very poor for quite some time now.
Mm.
For quite a while now.
Yeah,
And when are people gonna start realizing that if you don't sort out his these, if you don't sort it out sooner or later, man,
yeah.
he should be seeing bench. Now that's a good. You see the
But
Amalia
seeing
just
bench, who do you bring? Because we had this argument before. If we are benching Martin Odegaard, who do we bring in? Who do we
well.
bring in?
This is my point. If you look at Malia's comment, and I really think, yeah, the one where she mentioned maybe when Party comes back, he may
Yeah,
improve.
yeah, party.
I really actually agree with that because
I agree with
at
that.
the moment, Odegaard, yeah,
Mm,
he's the type of player that needs physical players behind him. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
pause.
Shout out
Like
to the charts, people in the charts. We have about 15 people watching us right now.
big
See,
up, man.
smash the likes, people. Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
me
hit
and
that
Bam are
like button,
going at
man.
it. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to Football Band's channel. But please, do send us,
Very
what
important.
you thought about that matchup yesterday. People are saying Odegaard had a good game. AFTV are saying he had a good game. All these other podcasts are saying he had a good game. Did Martin Odegaard have a good game? See, I don't think so. If you think he had a good game, talk to us why you think he had a good game yesterday.
Yeah,
Bant, you
tell
were
us
saying
what he
something.
did. Tell
Tell us
us
what
what
he did
Odegaard
yesterday. We
did
want
in
to
the chat.
hear what he did
I want to
yesterday.
know if he had a good game, what he done good in the game. As I was saying, who was we talking about? Odegaard. Who was we talking about?
Martin Odegaard. Martin
Well,
Odegaard.
yeah. So yeah, if Martin Odegaard don't sort himself out, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm having real big doubts about him. I'm having a really strong doubts about his ability at the moment, and I'm willing to wait till Party comes back, yeah, to see if that he improves. But Odegaard shouldn't have to rely on, injury ravaged Party to start performing again. He should be performing now. He's our captain, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not a
Yeah.
captain that shouts and waves his hands up every minute all the time, but we need
Abs
Odegaard
is
to put
cooking.
in but we
It's
need him
cooking.
to put. We need some performances from him because
Mm,
he, at the moment, Declan
mm.
Rice. Let's be honest. At the moment, Declan Rice is
Look,
carrying a
even
lot of
Deji
these
Sports
players.
is laughing at us. I'm sorry, Abs. Even Deji Sports is laughing at us. Zichenko, oh my days, ha ha ha. See, they're mocking us because these players, I don't know, man. Zichenko is a different level of in the gutters. He is in the gutters. Yeah, he is
Yeah,
in the gutters. Even the rivals are laughing at us. Yeah, bro, you are saying something about Martin Odegaard.
yeah. I just think that Rice is like really carrying us at the moment, and God forbid if anything happens to Rice, yeah, anything happens to
Oh,
Saliba,
that's something we're not talking about, man.
anything happens to those players, who we
Oh
got?
my god. Oh my god.
Jorginho seems like he's on his holidays now. He's
I'm
turning
telling
up
you,
with
he
his
wants
Louis
to leave
Vuitton.
the football club. He only has 4 months remaining in his contract. He has only 4 months remaining in his contract. Do you think he's gonna stay? No. He's having contract talks about the next place to get his money. These guys are married to models. They have a big life to think about. They have to feed their models. They have to do big businesses. He's thinking of the next project. He's not thinking about Arsenal. So who do we have
Okay,
lined up?
I need to. Sorry.
Who
I
do
need
we
to
have
answer.
lined up
Sorry.
to come in and take over from Jorginho?
Sorry. There's a
Who do we
comment.
have lined up?
Sorry. There's a comment here at
Mm,
the bottom here that I need to respond to this comment.
yeah, man. From who?
The last one at the top, the last one at the bottom from
Big ups to
icon.
True Gunner. True Gunner. Big up. That's my friend, yeah. Josh, True Gunner. Big up to you. Po. See, next year, me and True Gunner will be having a flurry of shows, yeah. We
Big
have
up True
something
Gunner.
coming up for you guys, yeah. A show for me and him on his channel. 1 week on my channel. See, big things coming in with True Gunner. And of course, big things popping with me and my brother football bands, yeah. See, by next year the whole channel will be revamped, yeah. We're gonna bring you lots of stuff, so get ready for me band and get ready for True Gunner, because we'll be working our asses off by next year. So yeah, you were saying something, man.
There's a comment from Icon Class, the last one,
Yeah.
7:35. Just bring it
Yeah,
up, please.
yeah. Here today is down here with us. Big ups to you. Here
Big
today.
up here to
Here today
man.
is a
Here today.
member of our
Big up,
channel. Big ups to you.
big up, man.
True
Big up,
Gunner.
man.
Po. Here today. Po. Big up to you guys. Yeah. Now
Don't
let's
forget
go
to
down.
smash the like,
Let's
man. Yeah.
don't forget, smash the likes, people. Here today is down here with us. We're covered. Iconoclast is down here. Money Tangadurai is in the house. See, let's hear from
Bring up this comment. Okay,
let's
this.
hear from Iconoclast.
Let me answer this comment for you right now. Yeah. So, and this is no disrespect to you, Iconoclast. Yeah, but
Mm,
we're top of the league without Zaka. So that I don't want to hear about the system doesn't work without a Xhaka. Yeah, the system works. We're just underperforming. Yeah,
mm,
underperforming. Players are underperforming. For what reason?
yeah.
I don't know. But to
Yes.
say the system doesn't work without Zaka, that's nonsense because Zaka had a good season the last season. He had his best season the last season he played for us. Fair play. But we can't rely on players, yeah, that have left the club, and
Yeah.
then we are gonna halfway through the season we're saying the system doesn't work with about Xhaka, yeah. Players are underperforming, yeah. They need
Mm,
to look at themselves, yeah, and we can start to criticize players, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Where is this mentality of well, we can't? I'm not saying you said we can't criticize players, but where is this mentality that we watch football with our eyes, but there doesn't seem to be like no thinking.
Mm.
Um, so what if we got so what if we got less points? So what if we got less points? That doesn't take the fact away that we're top of the league, does it?
But
That
again,
that
again, yeah. I think we have to move. We have to move on from this talk and this thing, yeah, about Granit Xhaka. He's no more at the football club.
he's
Yeah, it's gone.
I
It's
know.
gone.
He's,
We need to move away from that talk about
yeah,
Granit Xhaka.
yeah.
But
So
again, Granit Xhaka got at the end of goals last season. That's another thing. Where have those goals gone to? Yeah, where have those goals gone to? So we don't have that person, yeah, that we can count on, uh, uh, like Granit Xhaka, yeah, who did do lots of defensive duties last season and still got in at the end of lots of goals last season in his last season. So I can understand it from that framework that those goals have dried up. There's no big imposing figure in the midfield. We still look extremely light. In the middle of the park, there's no one down there with big grit. Rice is a big imposing figure down there, but he's all over the place at times. What I mean by all over the place is that he's doing defensive duties, he's trying to progress the ball. And then when he does try to progress the ball, there's no one there in case of a counter attack. Even the last did you see that counter attack from Liverpool where they had five players? It was five players
yeah. I
with
spoke about
just
that. Yeah,
Declan Rice, the only guy down there. Where
yeah.
was our midfield? Where was Kai Havertz? Where was
Where
Martin
was all the
Odegaard?
guard?
Where was the
Yeah.
help? Where
Mm.
was the help? Where was our defense? Where was Saliba? Where was Margalesh? These are the pertinent questions we need to ask. These are the pertinent questions. Yeah. Is there any discipline in this team right now? The answer is no. There's no discipline.
No, there
I'm
isn't. There's
t-
no discipline.
no discipline. Everyone just move forward and forgetting that they have to defend. Zichenko, oh, let's don't even go there. That one has his own different agenda in this team. I don't really understand. Nowhere to be found. So if Rice wasn't down there, what would have happened? It's just an easy, straight way
Easy,
to get a
straight
goal.
finish goal. And you, the thing is, yeah, iconic. Sorry, like is it iconic or whatever his name is. He makes a good point,
Iconoclast.
and yeah, he makes a good point about Xhaka, yeah, because yes, I suppose to I agree with him that we're missing those type of goals. But to be honest as well, yeah, Xhaka wasn't very good defensively either. Yeah, he was
Mm,
better. He was better arriving in the box or whatever. Late in the box. And he had his clutch moments. When he scored
yeah.
goals. The problem that we're having now is Havertz is inconsistent.
It's inconsistent.
He's,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah. Yeah.
inconsistent because you start to see, and this is what Chelsea fans were saying to me.
Yeah.
That, and I think it was Wolfie that mentioned it as well. He said that what, Havertz would give you like 4 games,
Yeah.
and then he would go into that slump again where he's invincible. Invisible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
True.
because
Yeah.
certain players become invisible, and that's the type of player that Havertz are. People were gassing up Havertz so much, yeah, that what, he's arrived. He's arrived. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. Havertz is
Mm.
not gonna do that every game. Yeah, he's gonna have
He's
one or
gonna
two
have
good
off days.
games.
He's gonna have
He's
off
gonna
days.
have, and he'll have more off days than on days. Yeah, and we've
Mm-hmm.
been saying this before. Before when he started for the club and he was struggling. Yeah,
Mm.
this is what he was like. So in that respect, I understand Xhaka, but seriously, man, Xhaka needed to be upgraded with a Kudus or someone like that of that ilk. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And
um,
look at Kudus right now. He's scoring goals for West Ham
scoring
for
goals for
fun.
fun,
For
for fun,
fun. For
for
fun.
fun.
For
Yeah,
fun. For
and
fun.
this is the problem with us at the moment is that our front three ain't clicking. Our midfield is kind of like it's just disjointed. It just feels disjointed. It's like they're not communicating with each other. And yes, we're still winning games, and we drew yesterday, but was yesterday convincing? I want to ask the chat, yeah. After we scored
Mm.
our goal, why did we just drop and
We
we
just
just
dropped the ball.
invited Liverpool? We just invited Liverpool. I felt that Liverpool were there for the taking
They
yesterday.
were there. They were there for the
I
taking.
felt they were there for the taking. As I say, 52% of Liverpool's input or goals come from Salah. I didn't see nothing good from the rest of the team. The rest of the team were just basic. Okay, their defense was good. Trent was good. But apart from that, their midfield, okay, Endo played well as well at some point. But I just felt they were there for the taking. They had
But
Jota,
but
missing. They had
look at
the key players.
there's something here. There's something here from first. Let's see what True Gunner says. He says drop Martinelli, play Truss. We did it last season for a few games. Then when he comes back against Leicester and scored, he started performing again. That's another thing. Look at iconoclastic stuff here. Iconoclast one says here. It says the key problem is before signing new contracts, the players were relaxed. When they get the new contract, their position is changed. Martinelli and Saliba are Emery signings. Only one is left from his stint. What
That's
do you
true.
think about this?
No, no,
This comment from True Gunner? He says, "Drop Martinelli and play Trust." Have we gotten to that extent where we have to say we have to drop Martinelli? Do you think the manager is in tune with dropping Martinelli right now? Do you think he's in
Martinelli's
tune with that?
arse. This is what Arteta does though. He continue to play Martinelli into form, but
Oh,
I don't think that works this season.
I
I don't
don't
think
think
that's going
that
to work this
works. It's
season.
not work. It's clearly not
It's not
working.
working. I would rather see a Trossard play into form and see Martinelli, coming off the bench at this moment in time, rather than
Hmm.
Martinelli running down blind alleys, just
Hmm.
being predictable. He needs to be dropped,
Yeah.
and he needs that fire in his belly at the moment because I don't think he's got the desire at the moment. I don't.
Hmm.
I think he's lacking a lot of desire. Yeah, to win at the moment. That guy, I don't know whether it's a confidence thing. How can you not be confident being top of the league? What is the effect of these players? What is Arteta saying to these players when they go into the dressing room at half time? Yeah,
At half
what is
time, what do you say?
what is he saying
How
to
do you
these players?
talk to
For,
them?
for Martinelli to come out worse in the second half, what is he saying to these players? You know,
Hmm.
I don't know. You tell me, Tony. What is
Bro,
it?
I don't know, man. Again, I would say it stems with the manager, and that's why I'm making a case, yeah, for the manager to go. But again, these discussions, yeah, are quite hard to conceive right now because when you're saying it, the other Arsenal fans that will tell you, "Hey, we're top of the league. We're top of the league. We just passed through our group stage in the Champions League as winners of the Champions League at of the Champions League group." These are the arguments they'll put forward to you. And again, to be very sincere, those are strong arguments. Yeah, because for a team to be top of the league by December, won their Champions League group, they are now in the knockout stage of the Champions League. These are big fits. It's not a small thing in the course of the season. It's not a small thing. I really do understand that. But again, we have to, because of we know the history behind how Arsenal have, dropped the ball, in stages and spells in the, I'm talking of in the league and in European competitions. Anyway, we know that, so we know the storm is coming. The storm is coming. So the thing there is, do we have enough? And the answer is no. We don't have
No,
enough.
no, we
See, my
don't.
brother, man, don't you think we should start thinking about that January transfer window? It's about more 6 days, more 7 days, and the January transfer window opens. Arsenal still have a chance to galvanize everything, to change the story. We have the chance, we have the opportunity. And that's the thing we had last season. We had the opportunity. Arsenal always have a choice. See, Arsenal is this club, yeah, that always has a choice. They've
Yeah,
always been getting a choice. Many teams don't
but
have a choice.
do they take that choice though? The thing,
They
do they
don't.
use?
They don't. Last season we had a choice,
Mm,
and we didn't take that choice. This season again, we have a choice. Are we taking this? Are we taking these choices seriously? We have to go into the market and go get a striker. See, my brother, is it just only the striking position we're looking at? Are we looking at any other positions? Because you know what, yeah, I'm thinking that Martin Odegaard's sport has to be open for competition because I don't want to say he's relaxed because I do know that at the point in your career, you have to, not that you have to, but there will be a drop. Yeah, yeah. He scored 15 goals last season. Yeah, 7 assists. It's a good fit. I know. Within a certain period in your career, there will be ups and downs. It's clearly understandable. I get that. It doesn't make him a shitty player. Neither does it make him a big player, you know. But again, I do understand that your lots and your fortunes might dwindle. But again, it's down to the manager to bring in an option that can be able to give him a befitting, competitive reality check. And the thing there right now is we don't have someone to give Martin Odegaard that reality check that he so deserves right now. No one is there. Okay, we do have Emil Smith Rowe who came back from injury. Was he used yesterday?
no.
These are the questions. That's why I'm saying, Mikel Arteta, I'm tired of this guy. Why, why is Emil Smith Rowe on that bench if we can't use him? What do you think about Emil Smith Rowe? Should we be thinking of selling him by January, brother?
This question really pains me, man, because as much as I love Evan Smith Rowe,
Yeah. Should we have any emotional attachment towards him? Or should we just be cutthroat and say, okay, we've had enough, Bant, we've had enough. Let's get away. Should we just do that?
But if we sell him, we're keeping Vieira, and that don't make sense. I'd rather sell
Mm.
Vieira and keep Emil Smith Rowe. I think Emil Smith Rowe still got something to offer. I think Arteta needs to give him more game time. You know, he's not giving him game time.
But the
I
kid
don't
can
think.
go 3 games without an injury. He can't go 3 games without an injury. If he comes back, he's going to get injured in the next 3 games. That's the problem. But with Fabio Vieira, you have a shitty player, but at least you can use him for there's what we call warm bodies. Yeah, you can keep him for a body. Yeah, in the like when they're fighting wars. Yeah, there's what they call bodies. Yeah, those ones
Yeah,
you send, for the kill. They go, they get shot, so you push them down there. Fabio Vieira is that kind of guy you could just, push and say, as part of the body. He's not really part of the team, you know, but he's part of the body you just push as a shield. So, and again, it's not like he's even doing the the job of a body, right? Because he's not really that good. He hasn't shown that he deserves a spot in this team anyway. So he's that guy that's very, very dispensable in this team. But the thing there is that his fitness is still a little bit okay, so you can still be able to push him, up front in a way. But with Emmy Smith Rowe, you're not getting that. You're not getting a
yeah, but
one body or a body,
you
for
see
you to
Tony though.
push out there.
Yeah,
After
but
three
Tony.
games, he gets injured.
Yeah, but Tony. I understand that, but Emil Smith Rowe gets into positions that our forward players don't get into. Yeah,
Mm,
Emil Smith Rowe will at least pull off a couple of shots in a game. What was it? The last game that we had, who did we play? It was against Brighton. He came on, didn't he? And he
yeah.
nearly scored. He nearly scored. He's a threat going forward, Emil Smith Rowe. Yeah,
Mm,
I know he has problems, but we we have to start playing him. Yeah, we have to start playing him because he needs to build up that match fitness. And
mm,
there's no point just like throwing him in the deep end, yeah, when he's desperate. Because this is what Arteta does. Yeah. Arteta seems to like mistakenly like put players in the deep end. You know what I mean? Like, say for example, someone's injured. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
it actually use like Emil Smith Rowe. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, say
Mm,
like Trossard got injured or something like that. Then he would force his hand and play like Emil Smith Rowe. Yeah, but he also he also needs to know when to drop players as well. When players are
yeah.
out of form, like Martinelli. Does Martinelli start against West? Who we got next? Is it West Ham? We got next?
Bro, we have
I think.
West Ham. That's a big, big game, man. Big, big
Yeah,
game
that's a
against
very
West
big
Ham, man.
game. Exactly.
That's a
Yes.
very big game, man. If we're not careful, man,
Does he
we could
play
be.
Martinelli against West Ham? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, or does he start Trossard? These are the questions that the manager is gonna have to deal with. And
Yeah,
yes, we're top of the league, yeah, and we didn't lose against Brighton. We've got 4 points in our last two games, which I'm proud of. I'm actually proud of the boys, yeah. But me and you are people that think out of the box. We just don't like go with the flow, and we're like, okay, we're cruising. That's fine. Arteta's fine. The players are fine. We
no, no,
praise
no.
them when they're
I'm not at
brilliant.
that stage right
We
now at
praise
all.
them. We praise them when they're brilliant. Yeah, but when they are poor, then we will criticize them as well. Yeah, and we'll criticize the manager as well. It's simple as
Yeah,
that. And
mm,
sometimes, yeah, when you want to get somewhere in life, yeah, you have to if you want to be successful in something, yeah, then you have to
yeah,
push that extra little bit harder.
harder.
Man
Yeah,
City, Man City. You know what they're about.
but it's a thing of mentality, in it. We don't just have that mentality.
Yeah,
We
but
don't have that
Tony,
mentality to
Tony,
push
Tony,
to
Tony,
push.
Tony, the
Liverpool
league
was there
this
for the
year is
taking
different.
yesterday. The
It
mentality wasn't
was,
there.
but listen, what I'm saying is the league at the moment is crazy. You've got
Mm,
Villa, you've got Liverpool, you've got
mm,
City.
mm,
Spurs ain't far behind either. Yeah.
mm.
This season is crazy. So
Crazy,
we
man.
we can't we cannot afford, yeah, to have our heads down and go through 2, 3 games. It's that type of it's that type of season now.
It's
Yeah,
that type
you
of
can't go.
season.
You can't have 2 losses in a row. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
expect to be like top of the league. Yeah, you'll drop
yeah,
down to
yeah.
third or fourth. That's the type of league. That's the type of season we're dealing with. So
Mm,
we have to be on it. And you mentioned earlier, in the discussion earlier, that it's important that we go out and buy a number 9. Let me ask the
yeah.
chat: do you think we're going to buy a forward, a number 9, in the transfer window in January? Because I'm starting
Mm.
to think that we won't. I'm starting to think that we won't. I think we
See,
might wait till
guys,
summer for us,
just
man.
even before we even continue on that discussion, yeah, Brentford has come out to say they're slapping 100 million on Ivan Tony. See, guys, yeah, do you blame? Do you blame right now? Do you blame Ivan? Do you blame Brentford? Because they know they can milk some certain amount of money from Arsenal. We're bozos. So we have to go and pay that money because clearly we need a striker. Clearly we need a striker. Ivan Tony's deal should have been done a year ago. That deal should have been done a year ago. And guess
Why
what?
can't we loan him? Why can't we get a loan?
His price
Why
was
can't we
just
get a
50
loan?
million.
Why
His
can't we get
price
a
was
loan
just
though?
50 million.
Yes,
His
but
price
why
was just
can we
50
not get
million.
a loan though?
Me and my brother Southern Gunner will be having the transfer window roundup coming up next week. But again, yeah, and me and him have talked about Arsenal getting a striker. But the Southern Gunner always says something. Yeah, he says, why don't we go and buy these players when we need to get them? At the time we need to get them. Why do we have to wait until they slap 100 million on these players before we go and start acting as if we want to buy them? That's the same case I'm seeing with Ivan Tony. This should have been done since last season. Since last season, we should have been on this case. Right now, these guys have come out and have slapped 100 million on Brentford. Who's to blame? The Arsenal board. It's the same thing that we were talking about this Caicedo deal. Caicedo was just worth about 60 million 2 years ago. We were to go in, pick him up in the summer. We didn't do that. And then the January transfer window, everyone is fighting for this guy. And this guy goes for Chelsea for about, I think, almost 80 something million. 80, 90, 80 something or 90 something million. Almost 100 million they spent for that guy. And we're going for him at that same time. Why couldn't you just go when it was just 60 million? Same thing with Ivan Tony. So we're in trouble, man. We have to come up with that cash. Bro, we have to come up with that cash. We have to. Guys, do you see us coming up with a cash? 100 million to splash out on Ivan Tony, even if FFP rules are saying otherwise, that Arsenal don't have the means to do that right now. Even if we can, even if we to do anything, it has to be a structured deal. What I mean by structured deal is yes, agreeing that we will pay 100 mil for Ivan Tony, but there have to be some exchange. There have to be exchange of players. There have to be
Getting
some
can go.
certain concessions with Brentford. We have to talk about the installments also. How is the installment going to look like? All these things, the nature of that deal has to be put forward before we Arsenal could say, hey, we're going on that 100 million splash. We need to know how, because Brentford would somehow, even if they will accept a player in return, they would need some sort of like cash injection in that deal to be able to say, hey, okay, we can listen to you anyway.
Do you know all of this now talk, Tony, is actually making me go for Osterman now in the summer now for some reason,
Mm,
because I'm starting to see the logic of now why bother even spending all that money. I
mm,
know we want to win this league, but it's a case of like spending this money on Tony now.
yeah.
And what about if we don't win the league? What about if he takes time to get to know the team, get
Mm.
into his stride, when we can wait till June or July and or August and buy
Bro,
Osimhen.
see, we can't wait. We can't wait. We can't wait. See, we need a striker. It is clear. It is clear. Look at Gabriel Martinelli. Look at open net chances. Arsenal is missing open net
What about
chances.
Jesus? Because you're not
The
talking about
striker.
Jesus. You're not
No,
talking about
no, no,
our
no,
number nine.
no.
You're not talking about our
Jesus,
number nine.
no, no, no. Jesus can't do anything. The proof is in the pudding. This guy can't get us. This guy can't get us 10 goals this season. Let's don't deceive ourselves. Gabriel Jesus will not get us 10 goals this season. He can't do it. Please, let's don't deceive ourselves. Count Gabriel Jesus out of it. Yeah, just count them out. Arsenal, we need to go into this transfer window and go get a striker. If it's 100 million, go there right now as we speak. Go there right now and talk to Brentford on how to structure the deal so that we can get that deal done. Because it's clear we need a striker. It's clear. I don't care. See, I'm hearing about this Solanke guy. Yeah, Solanke has scored 9 goals this season. 2 seasons ago, he scored about 29 goals in the championship. Last season, he scored about 6, 7 goals. Maybe not good enough. He scored 9 goals this season. But I'm sorry, man. He's not the kind
He's
of
not.
ilk. He's not in the ilk of the striker we need right now. He shouldn't be an alternative for Arsenal Football Club. We're the third largest club in this, in this country. We do need a big, imposing figure. Ivan Tony is the answer. Mikel Arteta,
Would you,
I
would
beg you,
you would you
please.
swap? Would you swap Jesus for Osimhen and Cash
Man, at this point,
in
yes.
January?
Yes. At this point, yes. Because he
They
can't
still
do
they got the
anything.
same GA.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They got
At
the
this
same
point, I
GA.
would do it. Yes, I would do it. I would do it. Yes, because Jesus is useless to us right now. He's not. See, yeah. See, we have to remove this emotional attachment. I
Emotional
did that
attachment.
last season, and see where it got. See where it got us. Yeah. See, no one can be able to cajole me in anything. Yeah, because last season, yeah, when all these old lots were out here saying that we're going to, we're not going to win anything, we're going to mess up. I stuck out my neck and said we're going to win the league. So if there's anyone that has the right to say, I should be the one to have that right now because I stuck out my neck, my reputation, everything last season. Yeah, to say we're going to win the league, and look at where it put me last season. Yeah, it took people like the Southern Gunner, Ola, football band to actually, try to bring me up to speed in some certain kind of things. So we're out here right now, and you know what? Yeah, I'm not having it again. Let's go and get the striker deal done. Bant, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to exchange anything. I will give anything. No player apart from Rice, Saliba, and maybe Magalesh, you know, is indispensable. Every other player is dispensable in this team right now. We can make that swap happen. I don't care. Go get me a striker that will come into this football club and score goals. That's all I need. No excuses. No excuses. Ivan Tony, I don't care. Oshimen, I don't care. Bring them to the fray and let them score some goals. Where are
So
you in that argument? And shout out to Drew Gunner. He's down here. He says, we need players. And see, yeah, this is another thing. Look at this comment. This is another thing. Drew Gunners, yeah, it's good you brought that out, yeah. He says, we need players. Something about these skinny ass players get bullied too easy. Guys,
yeah.
let that sink in. Just let what Drew Gunner said, let it sink in. Let it sink in. A
Definitely,
while.
definitely.
Just a
Can you
minute.
read that? Uh,
60 seconds. Let it sink in, guys. We need players. Something about these skinny ass players get too bullied. Me and Bant, we've talked about this all the time. These players they're too soft. They're too soft. See, there's nothing wrong in being soft. Yeah, at times you have to be soft. Yeah, I get that. We're in the world, but there's
there's a
sometimes, yeah,
comment I want you to read out. There's a comment I want you to read out.
yeah, yeah.
There's a you got
But
a super chat there. You got a super chat there. Do you want to read
I
it
got a
out from
super.
Southern Guna?
Oh, the,
Yeah,
the Southern Gunner is down here.
yeah,
I didn't
Southern
even know
Guna,
the
man.
Southern Gunner was here. Oh, the Southern Gunner is. He says, "Much love, brother T." The Southern Gunner, my brother, he's
Big
down
up,
here.
man.
He says, "Much love, brother T," and Big B. Exactly.
Big up,
Merry
man.
Christmas. I let some coal under the tree for Martinelli and Odegaard. That's my brother, the Southern Gunner. I never knew he was here anyway. Big up to you, Southern Gunner. I was just talking about you the other time. Big up to you, man. Oh, Southampton gonna drops us. Oh, but let's see this comment here. Today says Iconoclast one. Totally. I agree with you. We just skate by because we have the best centre back pair in Europe, and Declan. They will keep us in any game, and Zaka is much better than Kai Havertz any day, any time. I totally agree. The Southern gonna po. He gives us $10, yeah, for Christmas. Big
Big
ups
up,
to you,
man.
man. Thanks for that, man. Thanks for that. God knows I needed that. I needed that for Christmas, brother. Big up to you, guys. Where are your wallets, man? Do some Christmas stuff for us, man. So let me and Band to go for some Christmas shopping there, guys. Drop your Christmas gifts for us, man. The Southern Gunner says, yeah, big ups to you, Southern Gunner, man. $10, man.
Big up,
Big ups to
man.
you, man.
Big up,
Much
man.
love. It says, much love, brother T and Big B. Merry Christmas. I left some coal under the tree for Martinelli and Odegaard. We left a lot of meat on the bone yesterday with Liverpool. We keep throwing away points. What do you have to say to what our brother, the Southern Gunner, just said?
Well, he's the realest guy
He's a realist. He's
that,
a
that
realist,
that
man.
I've come across, man. He's the realest, nicest guy
He's
that
a
I've come
realist. He's a
across.
real one. He's a
He's
real
he's
one.
real, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what?
That's
He's
why I
he's
like him.
right.
He's a real one.
He's right. We're still gonna be Liverpool's. I don't even say the B word. We're still gonna be Liverpool's B word. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
still
Well,
can't beat
the B word.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, yeah, as we sit top of the league, rival fans they don't believe that we could win this league. You talk to Onome now, he'll tell you we ain't winning this league. Yeah. Rival
Yeah.
fans don't think. Liverpool fans were upset that they didn't beat us yesterday. That's how much confidence they have. Yeah. They expect to beat us every time we step on that pitch at Anfield because we haven't come across we haven't got over that hurdle yet.
Yeah.
And to win leagues, you need to go to people make the excuse of, oh well, City
Sorry,
didn't beat.
sorry, Band. Sorry, Band. Miss Melina is down here. Hot Fuzz, big up to you. Says big up, Matty. Big up to you, Hot Fuzz 44, man. That's our guy, Manchester United.
Big
Miss
up, bro. Big up.
Melina. Guys, Miss Melina, she really contributed to the growth of this channel, guys. We never forget her. She's a lovely person, very close ally. Mostly when, I started this channel, she always stuck out for me, any way possible. Miss Melina, Merry Christmas to you. And, from me, Bant, and the whole of the channel, we say Merry Christmas to you because you're one of those people we will never ever forget on this channel. We owe a lot to you, Miss Melina. We love you. Big ups to you. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Bant, you were saying something.
Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so I was just talking about rival fans.
Yeah,
They will never believe that we can win this title. And until we win this
exactly.
title, yeah, we're just gonna be the banter. Our fans are gonna be the banter of
Oh my God. They're gonna
of
banter
the
us, man.
Premier League, yeah, because
Mhm.
they don't believe that we have the cajonas to win this league. You know, they doubt us ever winning the Champions League. They doubt us winning the Premier League because you know what? Until you win one of these trophies, then you're just mid. You're just mid. You're just a mid team. So until we pick up that trophy and we show that we're serious by buying proper players, yeah, like proper players, not like
Yeah.
Havertz and Vieiras. You know,
Mm.
I'm worried about Arteta, because I'm starting to worry about his talent ID. You know,
Mm.
wasn't we
Mm.
looking at some youngster from Brazil, a 17-year-old or something like that, 20-year-old? What's his name?
Bro, we don't have a scouting network. We don't have a scouting
So
net.
what's Eddie
Right
there
now,
for?
now
What is Eddie there?
Man City is out there scouting the best of the best of the best right now. See, I was sitting down one day, yeah, just after work. Onome sent me, this was over a year ago. Onome sent me a message and told me, Anthony, we are looking at this guy called Alvarez from Brazil. He just told me randomly. They haven't even gotten Alvarez at that time. And he said, watch out for this guy. And that was the scouts going out to look out for Alvarez. And now they got him for
Look
cheap.
at it.
Alvarez is now a winner, a serial winner with Manchester City. Yesterday, he just won the the
The
Club World
World
Cup
Cup, yeah.
for Man City. A winner.
Premier
And
League.
that's and
He's
that's
won everything, can he?
he's won
He's won
everything. What
everything.
are we talking about? He's won everything. He's won the Champions League. He's won the Premiership in under a year. How do you explain that?
World Cup as well.
How do you explain that? How do you explain it?
And
Yeah.
we got Nkiti Kata,
Arsenal
yeah?
used to have the best of the best scouting network. What did we do to all of them? We sent all these people away, destroyed it, dismantled it. Yeah. Like even the ones that come in want to even dupe Arsenal. Yeah. We don't want to we don't even have a scouting network right now. We just left everything for Edu to do the scouting. What has he scouted? Right now there's one deadly player Onomea sent to me again. That player looks good. Yeah, the one guy from Brazil.
Yeah. Are we
And right
looking at
now,
him? Are we looking at him?
no, how would we don't even have a scouting network.
But Eddie's Brazilian, isn't he?
Bro, he's Brazilian for mouth. He's not a real Brazilian. If he's a real Brazilian, he will be out there getting the best of the best in the South American market. But he's not doing it. Why are we not ending up with the best of the best from the Brazilian market when we have someone in the ilk of Edu in our board as director of football? Why are we not getting the best of the best talent from Brazil? Why? So Edu has it's in
Because we
as much,
haven't won anything, because we don't win anything. And players want to come to teams that win things.
bro. It's not like that, man. Come on, man. If you have
So
a
what is
good
it like then?
scouting network, if you have a good scouting network, yeah, they will want to come to Arsenal. It doesn't matter whether you're a winner or nothing. If you have a good scouting network, you pay the money that's necessary, the player will come. It's not like the person has already been to Europe or something. They
Mm.
are at Brazil, so they have to prove themselves outside first, in a way, you know. But in this case, Arsenal, our scouting network, useless, nothing, no building blocks, nothing. Yeah, Edu went to go bring who was this guy we sent out on loan? Is Brazilian.
Who is
Um,
this guy?
the Brazilian we brought in that we paid Sao Paulo is maybe 2 million.
Oh, isn't he even at Norwich? Did he go to Norwich? He went to Norwich, didn't he? For on
Yeah, to
loan.
Norwich. Yeah, on loan. I've forgotten his name, bro. Useless.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
It's
If you've
terrible.
forgotten his name
Useless
already.
signing. You see, he can't even cut it in this team. So where is the signings, Edu? And this guy has lots of respect in
Marquinhos,
Europe.
thanks Savanguna. Yeah,
Marquinhos,
yeah.
Marquinhos. Who answered that for us?
Savanguna.
Oh, Southern Gunner, big ups to you, man.
Big up, man.
Waste of money. The wastage, yeah. We're not even talking about the waste. The wastage in this football club, which we wasted money on that guy. No scouting network. The little money we have, we're wasting it on these bozos. Yeah.
100,
So
k on Nketiah, yeah?
see,
Who's supposed to be a
those things,
brilliant
those
backup
things have
striker,
to
yeah?
change. Those things have to change by January transfer window. Eddie Nketiah needs to go. He needs to go by the January transfer window. He needs to go. Enough, enough, enough. And again, you could see when we brought Eddie Nketiah, so it's totally shit at the end of
He's
the day.
rubbish, man. He's rubbish. He's rubbish. He's rubbish. He's useless. He's useless, man.
Uh,
And Jesus is useless.
Jesus, yeah, it's useless, man. Guys, I'm sorry. I know I'll take a lot of stick, yeah, from the people from the chat, and I know you give me stick, yeah, for daring to talk about Jesus in that light. But I'm sorry, man. I think it's time that we have to remove this
We
emotional
have to
attack
have some comfortable conversations. We have to have
conversation.
that. We
Exactly,
have to
man.
have that. We have to have that because
Mm,
you're not gonna just win the league by just be like holding hands. We
mm,
won't win this league by holding hands. Yeah,
mm.
yeah. City go out
Holding
and
hands and singing Kumbaya. We don't need to
yeah,
sing
that no
Kumbaya.
no no no
We need
no.
to go to the market and bring in players.
You know,
No Kumbaya.
City still believe they probably can win the league. Yeah, they're that confident. They got that much drilling
That
mentality in their
mentality
head.
is there that they're going to come back and win. They're
Yeah,
looking at Arsenal like bozos. They think that we're just there holding that position for them. These guys, or even their fan base, the fan base have that elite mentality. Yeah, thinking that they're going to win this league. They're looking at us as bozos. No one has the confidence. that Arsenal is going to win the league. They're looking at us like fools, keeping that position for them. So will this Arsenal board do the right thing and go to this January transfer window and go get us players? Because these guys are they're taking the piss now. They're looking at us like fools, like
Richarlison's got
big
more
fools.
goals than Jesus. Richarlison's got more
Exactly,
goals
man.
than Jesus.
Let that sink in. Big points from our brother Bant. Richarlison, the lows of the lows, the worst of the worst. Yeah? Even the Brazilian national team, the worst. I'm talking of the gutters. Yeah? That's what Richarlison is right now. But look at him, he's scoring goals. He has
More
more goals than
goals.
Gabriel Jesus in the league right now. What are we talking about here, man? Let's don't deceive ourselves, man. Gabriel Jesus is not going to win us a title. Yeah, anyone in the chart, yeah, who wants to battle with me on that one, I'm ready. This guy won't win the title for us. We need to go and get a striker exactly, Malia. Elite
Jesus,
mentality.
yeah,
Elite mentality.
Jesus would never score 15 goals for Arsenal. You can take that to the bank, yeah. Take that
Pants,
to the bank. He'll never
Pants, it looks
score.
like you're not even hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying he's not going to score 10 goals. You're talking of
Oh
15 goals.
wow,
He's
10
not going to
goals.
score. He's not going to score 10 goals. How is it possible? This guy hasn't scored. See, even when he was in the biggest of the biggest in Man City, the highest tally he scored was 14. He can't score 10 goals. See, guys in the charts. See here, guys. I know I know it's bad. It's bad news for Christmas. Yeah, I know it's not the right. I know it's something you don't want to hear from me and Bant. Yeah, I know it's something that you know you don't want to hear at this time. But sometimes you just have to be real. And me and Bant, yeah, we set up this show just to get these things out of our chest this evening. Yeah, we just need to get it out. Yeah, because it hurts, and if you keep it inside, yeah, it just wells up to a crescendo that it just starts burning. Gabriel Jesus won't give us the goals we need to win this league. Let's don't deceive ourselves. Yeah, we could keep him for the link up play and all that, but that's the best we get out of it. It can't guarantee us goals this
I need to
season.
ask you about Saka, Tony. What's your opinion on Saka this season?
Bant is
I
going
have
for
to
the
ask you about him. I have to
Bant
ask you
has
about him.
woken up. You're going for the juggler right now, Bukayo Saka. Talk to us, Bant, man. What was that stinker yesterday from Bukayo Saka? Jesus Christ of
I was watching Bambi on ice when I saw Saka yesterday. The guy
Rambian.
kept slipping over. The guy
Oh my
couldn't take on
God.
his man. You know, this guy, yeah. You know when someone gives you that expectation, and then they're just
Mm.
like that. They just go down like
They
that.
just
It's 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 unexpected and it's really hard to take. And it's kind of sad. It's really sad with Saka, yeah. People will say, oh, he's got this amount of GA this season, and but I think he scored two penalties. I know they're goals, they count as goals, but he's been very underwhelming this season. This isn't the Saka I knew that burst on the scene at 19 years old, yeah, carried us
yeah,
for two seasons. This is a Saka that now, you know what, I'm seeing him more times on Instagram modeling New Balance and Burberry, and turning up at these kind of fashion places and all that kind of stuff more than I'm seeing him on the pitch these days. Yeah, it's like it's all
yeah.
got to his head. It's like, I, I'm just unimpressed by him at the moment. And Arteta keeps playing him. He keeps
But
playing him.
but again, wait, Bant. See, let's follow this here chronologically. Yeah, should we be blaming Bukayo Saka? How about this? He's burnt out. How about that?
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear. I don't
He's
want to
burnt
hear.
out,
No.
and the
How's he
only
burnt
person
out? How's he
responsible
burnt
for
out?
that is Mikel
How is
Arteta.
he burnt out? How is he burnt out?
I think he's burnt out. He's been overused this season. Game in, game out, this guy has been playing. He's been playing for England, playing for Arsenal, playing in everywhere. God knows where this guy. Even if he's injured, he's still playing.
Yeah, yeah,
Why
yeah.
wouldn't
You're
this
right. You got a
guy
point.
get why wouldn't this guy be burnt out even before the mid season? Right now we're in I think we played the 17th game yesterday or the 18th game. Why
Mm.
wouldn't he be burnt out before 18 games? So why should we even be blaming him for a performance yesterday when we all know that this guy could be burnt out already? He's burnt out. He's burnt out. And that stems from recruitment in the first place. So see, we're circling. See, we're going in circles in this thing. Yeah, we're circling back to the main root of the problem, which is the transfer window. The board. Why didn't they do the businesses that would help us get to this position in the first place? Where is that competition for Bukayo Saka? Good. Even if we
What's
follow
the
what you
cover?
said, even if we follow what you said about okay, hack Saka out of the game. Who do we put as a right winger right now that will give us an output right now? Because we all know that Gabriel Jesus can't cut it. He can't cut it from there. He can't. And by the
Oh,
way, who's gonna do the link up play anyway? Who's gonna be our number nine?
I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
say the
So
name.
if
I'm
you
not even
put
gonna. Yeah,
Gabriel
yeah,
Jesus, so
yeah.
if you put Gabriel Jesus, who's gonna be our number nine in the wings to kind of like
We've got
show up
problems,
in
man.
place of
We've
Bukayo
got
Saka?
problems. We've got
Who's gonna
problems.
be in that number nine? Is it
We've got problems.
inconsistent Kai Havertz? Are we gonna the King of Zamunda? Is that the one you want leading the line? The King of Zamunda? Is that where we are at right now as
We
Arsenal Football Club?
there's a
Is
comment.
this what we are? Is it no band? Is this what we are right now as a football club? Is this what we're doing? Yeah, is this what we're
Listen,
doing?
only we've had this conversation many a times. We've said that when it gets down to the bare bones, any injuries happen,
Hmm.
then it's back to the king of Zemunda. Here to there raises a good point here.
We're bare bones already anyway.
Here
There's
to
no
there,
we're
he's
bare
mentioned
bones
something
already.
really
Look
interesting.
at that bench. We're bare bones already. My
Look
friend
at look at
Charlton Gunner would say we're bare
yeah,
bones. We're already bare bones. No one
look at here to
see,
there.
look
Look at
at the
look.
bench. See Bant, yeah. Look at the bench yesterday. Yeah. We couldn't even bring in a decent player. Like doesn't it hit you different that Liverpool could bring in a Nunes who could actually change the game? They brought in Gravenbach, who could actually, on another day, on a good day, yeah, those
Mm,
guys, yeah, could change the game, like literally. But
yeah,
then Arsenal will look to our bench, and we're bringing in Eddie Nketiah. We're bringing in, okay, we're bringing in.
Trossard and Trossard wasn't good at all yesterday. He was
He was
pretty
poor. He was poor.
poor.
Come on, man.
He was very poor.
I like Trossard, but he was poor.
He was poor.
Let's not dance about the
The
bush.
problem is the problem is with Arsenal fans is that they overrate Nketiah as well. They bring up stats that he's scored this in this amount of games and all that kind of stuff, but they don't look at the underlying issues with Nketiah. He's not very good on the ball. His touch on the ball is terrible. He's not very good in link up play. Although last week he played a good ball to Havertz to score that goal, but he's just not that very good. Here today, I want to read out this comment from here to there. He says, "Gentlemen, note that our wingers lead the league in basically all defensive stats this season. Arteta has basically made them wing backs to cover for Havertz, Sinchenko. So that, so here to there, yeah, that probably answers why they're not getting that many goals this season. So we've kind of suffered them, haven't we, in that respect?
Mm.
Then, in terms of their output. So that's an interesting point that you made there. So what are we playing games not to lose then?
Is that the
Is
modus
that our
operandi
philosophy?
right
Yeah,
now?
is
Is
that
that
our
the
mod? Yeah,
philosophy right now?
is
Not
that
to
our
lose?
philosophy? Just
We won't
not to
win the
lose
trophy.
games
We
and
won't win the
just
trophy like that. We won't win the trophy like that.
yeah, that's a crazy.
We have to come out.
Although
We have to fight. We have to fight.
yeah,
We have to come out.
that's crazy.
You know. But again, see, Drew Gunner says, I want a proper keeper. Raya and Ramsdale are not standard for this club." When you look at Raya yesterday, what will you say? And mixed reviews anyway about him as a player in this football club right now. But did you see any improvement in him yesterday?
I, I, I personally thought Raya was all right, but I don't think Raya had much to do yesterday. He was
In a
he
way, right?
actually Yeah, he actually commanded like his area, who was coming out,
But he
winning,
was beaten. He was beaten in his near post yesterday.
No, no, Tony, Tony,
He
Tony,
was
Tony,
beaten
Tony.
in his near post yesterday.
Tony, Tony,
No,
Tony.
I'm just saying,
Did you see the shot?
no,
And
I'm just saying that he was beaten in his see
yeah,
when a goalkeeper yeah gets beaten in his near post, man, it leaves a bad and sour taste in your mouth. It was
yeah,
beaten
but did you
in
see the
his near
power in
post
that shot?
yesterday.
And did you see how high the shot went? That's
No,
that's.
I
I don't
know.
think a lot of keepers are saving it.
I'm just saying he needs to do better. I'm just saying he needs to do better, man. He needs to do better. That's his near post. And I know that was scintillating. That was world class from Salah at the end of the day. I get that, and I get that Zichenko was a bozo in that defense. But still, you were beaten in your near post. You need to do better. At least touch the ball. Fight to touch the ball. Just in your
Yeah,
near post.
I think I just think that's a little bit harsh. I just think
Harsh, right?
I think when you got a world class player like Salah hitting that
Mm,
ball, yeah, with that amount of vim, yeah,
mm.
that that was a good goal. Yeah, I don't think a
No, it's
lot
a
of
good
keepers
goal.
would have saved that.
It was hit with lots
Yeah,
of
it was
venom.
hit with yes. I don't think there's a lot, but I get your argument as well. Like getting beaten at your near post isn't really great, but I just
Mm.
think it was a world class finish. But
Yeah, that
yeah,
was a world class finish. But again, see, this is another a big argument here. Arsenal went to Liverpool to Anfield, the slaughterhouse, and we didn't get beaten. It- Does this increase our title credentials in any way? Because if you check it in the grand scheme of things this season, Arsenal Arsenal have taken points from the big teams this season. We've beaten Man City. See, of course, it's not all negative or it's not all bad news at the end of the day. Yeah, there's still some, little things to pick from here and there. Liverpool, yeah, people are saying, they're in it this season. Good, but we've just taken away 2 points from them this season. Good and okay. City came to our ground. We took the whole 3 points. We went to Stamford Bridge. We took 2 points away from them, whether we like it or not. Chelsea is still Chelsea, went into Derby. So that's a different ballgame entirely. We weren't beaten by Tottenham Hotspurs, even if we were at home. So, who else is in that big shout? Aston Villa beat us. I do get that. But they did beat Man City in the same week that they beat us. So there's something special about that team. But again, if you check in the grand scheme of things, Arsenal have taken away points from the so-called top four this season.
yeah, no. Do you know what? Everything's people want to say, yeah, this is negative and all of this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not negative. Yeah,
Mm,
we
mm,
we we we're where we are where we are based on merit. Yeah, we
yeah,
we
yeah.
we deserve to be where we are. Yeah, and make no mistake. Yeah, the players have put in a shift. Yeah, quality. The argument about quality is a different aspect, I suppose. But no, the players have done well to get to this point at this stage. What me and Tony's probably argument or debate is can we get to the final hurdle? Can Arsenal actually go the distance and win this league? Because
Mm,
it's the same thing every year. Arsenal are looking good. Arsenal at the top of the league, yeah.
yeah.
Few injuries, a couple of losses, and then do you know what? Yeah, everyone's in doubt again. Yeah. Yes, Tony started this stream with saying, do you know what? Back to back, we've been, top of the league, and yeah, in December.
By Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But can we now kick on
Mm,
next season? I mean, sorry, not next season, next month, where the going gets tough. Yeah, we know the going gets tough. We've got players going to the Asia Cup. We've got players
yeah.
going to AFCON
Oh, very important,
as
man.
well.
Very
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
Mm,
So
mm.
we there needs to be some cover. Yeah, we need to have
Some
some
cover.
cover.
Mm.
Um, what's his name? Might be going as well. Jorginho might get sold, isn't it? Or he might go to America or Saudi or wherever, isn't it?
Jorginho, he needs to leave. He's gonna leave. I think he's gonna
What do you mean
leave.
he needs to leave? We need cover.
I know, but again. Again, he
Hold
needs to
on,
do.
Party
It,
is going. Who we gonna have for cover for Declan?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Pate. I think Pate is staying. I think he's staying. I'm not sure. I think it's just maybe media stuff that's spinning that stuff. I don't think he's going. But again, he's going to be going for the AFCON Nations Cup. That's the thing. So we're short in the midfield. So we need to go get a replacement anyway. But again, Jorginho can start talking to clubs right now. So I'm not sure. I think he wants to go back to Italy, but I'm also hearing that Saudi clubs are circling him
So
right now.
where is our cover then? Where does our cover come
I
from?
don't know.
If
I
Party
don't know.
gets far,
We have to tap into that market. We have to tap into that market. We have to go into that
so
market.
we have to
Look,
actually buy some players. Then
we have
we
to.
have
We have
to.
to. We just have to, my brother, man. We just have to look at the Southern Gunner. He said, and I found it. I find this very, very funny. Yeah,
Mm.
the Southern Gunner says, "You want to go? You want to go see something crazy?" Now look at what he said here. He said, "Go look at the goal conversion rate of our strikers." Now look at the assembled. Look at what he said. Matt, what strikers? Matt, brother Matt, that was a befitting answer. And of course, Matt looks at it. He puts a smiley there. He knows. What strikers? What strikers? The assembled. I agree with you on that one. What strikers? What strikers? We don't have no strikers here. Let's don't deceive
Chat.
ourselves.
Let me ask the chat. Let's ask the chat.
There's no strikers out here. We don't have no strikers. We don't have no killers. No one is down here. Gabriel Jesus can't get us 20 goals in a season. We'll be riffed. Yeah, we're being denied goal scoring chances because we don't have players to slot the ball into the net. So there's no strikers. Just yesterday, Martinelli missed a full blown chance, and he's done it twice in 2 games. Empty net, and he can't even get a decent shot on goal. What strikers are we talking about? So we're in trouble. We need to go into that January transfer window, and that's why in the January transfer window, me and Brother Matt will be doing lots of shows. Definitely, I'll be bringing bands in to chime in and we'll have an open discussion about this, man. We need to hold this club responsible. We need those transfers to go ahead, man. We need Ivan Tony. We need, and mind your bands, yeah. Don't forget, we also need someone in the middle of the park. People keep forgetting
Exactly.
that
Exactly.
we're not just talking about only a striker here. We are also talking about a midfielder who would come in place of Martin Odegaard and give us a shift in the middle of the park. We
Mm.
need someone down there
Douglas
who would come
Louise
in and
or
be have a big shout in that midfield, run that midfield, help Declan Rice because Declan Rice is all over the place. And you know
mm.
what? When a player is all over what I mean by all over the place, I don't mean it in the negative connotation. I mean it in like he's working his ass out in every department. He's progressing the ball. He's down there doing defensive. Do you want to kill him?
Do you want
Do
to
you want to
burn him
kill
out as
the? You want to
well?
burn
Yeah,
him out?
he's going to be the next
Exactly.
party next as well. Yeah, and the
Oh,
next
Bant
injured all the
feels my
time.
pain. He feels my pain. Bant feels my pain. Those of you in the chat, do you feel my pain, guys? Do you feel my pain? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to talk about. This guy's gonna be burnt out before the 20th game this season, and the 20th game is just 3 games away. He's gonna get burnt out. Trust me, he's gonna get burnt out. So we need someone who will come in not as a cover for Declan Rice, but as a cover for Martin Odegaard. So, but someone with a more imposing figure, someone who's tall, someone who's 6 foot plus, someone who's ugly, like it doesn't look pretty at all. Yeah, an alpha male who will come down there and stand in that midfield like an Iroko tree. Do you know what an Iroko tree is?
So what?
Iroko tree.
No. What's a
Bro,
what? I don't know what you're saying. A Rocco. What's a? I'll have a search. What is
Iroko tree.
Irocco?
It doesn't get African than that, man. Iroko tree. Or you find that in
Irocco.
Caribbean. Iroko tree.
What is it? Is
Iroko. Guys,
yeah.
Google it. Even those of you in the charts, Google it. Iroko tree. That's what we need in the middle of the park. The
This
Iroko
guy.
tree is the see yeah. The Iroko tree yeah is is the tallest, strongest tree in the forest. It's a very tall tree. See, that's what I want. How about that?
Oh
And
wow. Wow. So
it's a
that's a,
very ugly tree. It's an ugly tree. There's nothing pretty about the tree
right. It's
because
solid.
I'm tired
It's
of
solid
having all
gold.
those pretty guys in the midfield, Martin Odegaard, who would just put his hands in his hair, and this Arsenal fans
Yeah. Yeah.
will clap for him. Yeah, he
Yeah.
just came and oh, that those are the things that hurt me. Yeah, and this Arsenal fans will clap and Martin Odegaard, and he puts his hand and and Martinelli too would also put his hands and this Arsenal ships would just they'll clap for him. See, I don't want that. How about see, even if we don't want him to even go out, yeah, of the English Premiership, how about going to Everton and go get Onana? You know Onana, right?
Hmm.
Tall, tall, ready to fight, hard tackling, hard battling, ugly, ready to fight. You know, an alpha male is ready to bamboozle. That's what I want. That's what I
Can you
need.
can you remember, Tony? We had a discussion last season. I think it was last. I can't remember when it was, but I said I wanted Douglas Luiz,
Hmm.
and you laughed at me. You laughed at me. And goes, no, he's not good enough. But look at him now.
See, man, that Douglas Lewis
You said he
story.
wasn't good enough. You said he wasn't good enough.
No, no, it's not. It's not like I said it wasn't good enough. The thing there was that, yeah, Douglas Luiz is the most improved midfielder in the league, and
Mm,
that was just last season. It wasn't
mm,
like that when he came. It
mm.
wasn't like an entire complete player. But right now, with the right manager, right now, it looks the complete player. That guy was just being brought for about 80 million pounds. But look
But
at
we
him
could have
now.
bought him because Gerard
We could
Gerard
have
stopped us from buying him.
from buying
Gerard,
him. That's the
yeah.
thing. Now he's worth about 80 million. Do you think Arsenal would drop 80 million for Douglas Lewis right now when we need a striker? Do you think they would drop 80 million? Those guys are not ready to drop 80
Mm,
million for him. So we're screwed anyway. So right now we need to go and look for someone we need to bring in and put and just fix him in the middle of the park. So and again, why would he even want to leave Aston Villa right now? They have a fair shout to
yeah,
win the
they're
title.
in.
They
Yeah.
beat two favourites for the title in 1 week. Do you think Douglas Luiz wants to leave Aston Villa right now? The answer is no. And you know what? They have a more better manager than Mikel Arteta, than Arsenal do. They have a winner as a manager. So why would he even leave Aston Villa in the first place? That guy, it will be
Mm,
the most stupid. It will be the most stupid player to leave Aston Villa right now as we speak to come to Arsenal right now. The most stupid player if he leaves Aston Villa because these guys are in the shout for it. They're in the shout for it. They just beat Man City and beat Arsenal in the same week. Let that sink in. 6 points from genuine title contenders. And trust me, Liverpool doesn't want to go to Villa Park right now. Liverpool don't want to go there. Trust me. All these teams don't want to go there. So if Arsenal isn't careful, these guys will gazump and be in the first in that table in the next 3 weeks if we don't fix up. So we need to go get a striker, and see the problem. The problem down there is that there are big differences. Arsenal doesn't have a striker; they have a striker. They have Ole Watkins, who would give them a goal every match. They're guaranteed a goal every match from Ole Watkins. We don't have that. We don't have that. So, my brother, man, I think we have to. Okay. You're saying someone sent us a super chat. Let me see.
I think it's the Southern Gooner again, man.
Oh, the Southern Gunner. The Southern Gunner must be so happy with what we're saying, man. That he's just. He says we need Gattuso type
Hundred
hard men
percent.
in this team to
100%.
fail. Exactly. That's what
100.
we're saying. My
Mm,
friend, the Southern Gunner, whenever we're having a show, he would tell me, Tony, you know what? We need Zulu warriors. That's what my brother Sergeant Gunner will always tell me. We need Zulu warriors. Zulu warriors. We need an Iroko tree down there. Iroko tree. That's it. No, but isn't it funny that we can't go get these players? Because see, we don't even have to look abroad. Those players are down here. Onana, Dakore,
Mm,
in the
mm,
middle of the
mm,
park. Those guys will
mm.
fight. They will put their blood, tears, and sweat in the game for us. So why
Why are we
aren't we
looking at
putting
Anana? Why are we not looking at Anana? Why are we
exactly
not looking
Onana?
at
That
him?
guy is had that, and that guy is not the kind of guy to put his hands in his hair, and
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
doesn't
yeah, yeah,
care for his hair.
yeah,
He doesn't have
yeah,
hair.
yeah.
He doesn't care. He doesn't have hair. He doesn't care. So that's the kind of guy that will come in and put in a shift. But if we keep leaving Martin Odegaard there to just run the show, and he puts up, puts his hands inside his hair, and this afternoon fans clap for him, and then at the end of the day we can't win the league. What's the need? We're screwed. And at this point, we need to win the league, my brother. We need to win the league. Um, my brother, because we're coming to the end of the show
Yeah.
quite soon, yeah. But see, we have a big game coming up, man. West Ham. Do you think, mind you, we are already far away from having an elite mentality when it comes to West Ham this season. They have the advantage in terms of the mentality needed to win this game. Mind you, they already threw us out. They dumped us out from the
Carabao, yeah.
Carabao Cup.
And they
So
they battered us that game.
mentally, they will be feeling like, hey,
We can beat
you
you.
know, yeah, we can be here.
They got
Like
some dangerous players. They got players that can hurt us.
exactly,
They got players
exactly.
that can
They
hurt
will
us.
be looking at it. They would say, "Oh, we have a clear shout in beating Arsenal." My brother, what do you think about that?
Do you know what? That's gonna be a very difficult game,
Mm,
People, it's West Ham, yeah.
mm,
West Ham can go on, West Ham can beat teams, but they're also inconsistent as well at times. But
yeah.
they've got Bowen, they've got Paqueta, they got some players that can hurt you on their day.
Mm.
We need to be switched on for that game. Yeah,
We need to be switched on,
that's
man.
going to be a difficult game. And you know what? When Arsenal have a break as well, they tend to come back a little bit lethargic, and that game would have taken a lot out of us. That Liverpool game that took a
Yeah,
lot out of the players.
yeah,
Do you know we
yeah,
had? Do
yeah.
you
They
know
were
we? Do you know
drained.
we still? Yeah. Do you know we still got Cedric the Entertainer on the bench? Do you know he's still on the bench?
Oh my God, Cedric.
Do you know he's still on the bench? Do you know he's still on the
Oh
bench for
my
us?
God. Oh my
Are we going to
God.
get rid of him
We need to get rid of that guy by January, man. But again, what about using Cedric the Entertainer as a sweetener
as a
on
left
that
back?
deal? No, no, no. Left. I need him out of this football club. Why is he? He's a lich. He is a cockroach. Yeah, a lich on this football club. So we need to get him out. And see, I have nothing against him, because if I were him, I, see, I would want to be at Arsenal. I would want to sit on the couch and do nothing. Yeah, so I
Well,
don't blame him.
with the couch would
No, I
win, yeah.
don't. I don't blame him. I blame our board. If I were him, I would want to sit on the bench, have a good time, relax, and play with Win the dog. Arsenal gave him the opportunity to do that. So literally, I don't blame Cedric the Entertainer. I aroused him for his tenacity to stay at the football club. Yeah, because the club is not doing something right. We're like zombies. Yeah, this guy's leeching the football club. They're just there having a good laugh at us while we're struggling to get players in, struggling to get players in. So it's a big problem. He needs to go. But again, he's not a dead player, right? Totally dead player. He could
Mm,
still
mm,
command something in the transfer
mm.
window. Like I heard that Napoli's looking at him. I heard some good clubs. Atletico
Napoli,
is looking
yeah.
at him. Yeah, 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 yeah. I heard some good clubs in Italy and in Spain are looking at him. But again, see, why don't we use this guy as a sweetener? Yeah, as a cherry on the cake
Mm.
with Eddie Nketiah for Ivan Tony. So we could actually give Brentford two players, yeah, two. It will solve their problems, yeah. It will help them. Cedric the Entertainer and Eddie Nketiah.
It just seems too logical, Tony. You're talking too much sense. And sometimes, when you look at our board and you look at Edu, yeah, and Arteta, That
Yeah,
goes out the window.
bunch of
Yeah, that
senseless
goes out the
boys.
window. Big up Emmy Baba in the chat, man, and big up Highbury
Oh,
local
Amy
badger. I
Baba.
haven't seen you in a while, man.
Amy Baba gets a po. He's a true,
Po
true
po
Arsenal
po.
fan. Po. See, yeah, guys. See, these guys are not tired of us yet. We have up to 13 people in the bro. 13 people still watching us our Christmas show, man. This is
Brilliant,
huge,
man.
yeah, because usually it normally drops, but see, we have up to 12, 14, 15 strong people watching us right now. So big
Hey,
ups. It shows you,
can we ask the panel? Can we ask the
yeah.
panel quickly? And big up to Highbury local badger as well. Yeah, he's got a
Hey,
comment there as
Highbury
well.
local batcher,
Read
big
out his
ups to
comment,
you.
please. Please read out
Mm,
his comment for us
let
before
let
I
me see.
ask.
Let me see. Sinclair is another great guy. He's down here with us.
Big up
Uh,
Sinclair. Big up.
where is this comment you're talking
The
about?
Highbury 843. 843 from
Eight four
Highbury's local badger.
843. Looking for it.
See, he
Yeah,
agrees
I've
that we
seen
should
it.
have won that game. Yeah, he agrees.
Yeah. Yeah, let me read this. Yeah, because it looks interesting.
Mm.
Big up to you, Highbury local badger. Highbury local badger, man. I really want you to be a regular on my shows. I really want you
Yeah,
to be
man.
a big regular, man. Please always come to the shows, man, because you, the assembled, here today, you guys always drop some bombs
I
in the
need to
in the comments, man.
listen. I need to. We
They
need to get
always drop
assembled on a
bombs
chat.
in the
We need to
and
get
again,
assembled on here at some point
exactly,
because
and again,
that guy,
Highbury
man, I
local
love that
badger.
guy.
I love that guy. And also,
Mm.
anytime Highbury Local Badger comes in, he drops serious bombs.
Yeah, he drops.
See,
Yeah, he
Highbury
doesn't mess
Local
about.
Badger, yeah, become a member of my channel because from next month, I'll be doing a members only show every week. So only members will come here and have a say. Members of the channel, and they will be part of the panel that will come in. You can block your
Brilliant.
face, just put audio, it's okay. If you don't want your face out there, no problem. But just pop in and let's have a say. Let's have a decent conversation about
Mm.
Arsenal. Your faces don't need to be there. Pop in, we'll put audio, but only members can be there.
And Lloydie
The
as well.
assembled,
Lloydie
you
as
were
well.
gifted. The assembled, you were gifted a membership from Oregon Guna.
Oh,
He gifted
excellent.
out 10 good membership.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. So Highbury local batcher, become a member because from next month I want all my members to have a show, a different show where we'll all talk about Arsenal and we'll look at several topics. We talk football. So it would be nice to build this community and let's keep talking about sport and a team that we do love. He says something. He says, "Belated big up Tony, bands, and the whole footy community. I feel your pain, guys. We have become clown FC, bruv. I am fuming right now. Thank God I don't fuel the KSE. We should have won the LFC match. Disgracia." See, when you see comments like this, my brother, man, what comes to your mind? Because these are real bombs, man. These are real bombs. Real bombs, man. What do you think?
You know, not everyone's gonna think um
Mm,
like Highbury Locals Badger. Some people are
yeah,
gonna think, yeah, we're doing well this season, which we are to a level. But and I say, however,
yeah,
Highbury's probably one of those guys. He's like me, you know. He's a winner. You know, he wants to win. Yeah, he doesn't want to be second. He or she. He doesn't want to be just competing. He doesn't want to be someone that's bantered by rival fans constantly and being told that you guys will never win anything. You guys will never win a league. You guys will never where's your trophy? He
mm,
doesn't want to be rival bantered by Chelsea, who are
yeah,
10th in the league, that still can say, well, look, we won the league and we got the Champions League,
mm,
so and so, you know. He's one of us. And,
yeah,
you know, some of us are on this path and some of us are just happy to just be, competing and happy just to be up with the rest of the guys, in the
yeah.
league. But we need to kick on, man. This is the second season
We need
now.
to
Yeah,
kick
we
on.
need to
We
kick
need to
on.
kick
We
on.
need to kick
We need
on.
to kick on. We need to kick on. And again, see, yeah, we've not actually established a big gap from Liverpool anyway, or from the big teams. Mind you, Tottenham Hotspur is just, I think, 6 points away. from top four from Arsenal. Check it. I think it's either 4 points or 6 points, any of the two. But I'm thinking it's actually 4 points. Check.
Yeah.
Four
Who?
points, right?
Villa.
No,
What
no,
for
no,
Villa?
no. Tottenham.
Tottenham are three, 4 points. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they've got 36.
The
Yeah,
four
points.
points. See, guys,
4 points. Yeah.
see, yeah, there's even still a chance that Arsenal could even just be in top four or even slip down to top five, to be very sincere. So, see, all these things we're talking about, yeah, it just boils down to having a good transfer window. If we have a good transfer window, we can win that league. Trust me, we still have a chance. Slice, big up to you. Slice is one of our first channel subscribers, man. Big up to Slice, man. He says, "Come on, Tony. What does a player looks have to do with anything? It could look like Tom Cruise. I could care less as long as he helps us win." Yeah, but again, see, yeah, see, the looks matters for me these days now, man, because I'm tired of
Saka
all
with a
these players
blonde.
just putting their hands in their ears and all this. I don't want all those antics again, man. See, I want strong players, yeah, the ones that don't care about their looks, the ones that don't care to put their hands in their hair or tighten their shoulders. I don't want all those gimmicks and all those shenanigans. I want players who would give 100% to playing football, like no gimmicks. That's what I'm talking about. Because some of these fans, yeah, they have all this emotional attachment to all these guys. I don't want that. I want people who will come in and put like give the 100%. They don't care about anything. They're ready to throw in their legs. See, Martin Odegaard. See, you remember that Martin Odegaard was pulling his legs out of tackles. Was it not in which game? In the game we played before this one,
Brighton. Was it Brighton?
Brighton. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was pulling away from tackles against Brighton. Pulling away. That's fine boy play, and I don't want that. I want ugly man play. Put in a shift, put in a tackle. Yeah, be ready to hit your head on the post. So because all these guys, yeah, they're so afraid. They don't want to have an injury on their face.
Trossard. Fair play to
Yeah,
Trossard though. He was putting his
they want to
he's put
look
his head
good.
on the line.
Yeah, he
Trossard
puts his
puts
head.
his head on
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
line.
yeah.
Yeah.
In a goal he scored, he puts his head nearly on the pole. He hits his
Mm,
head on the pole.
mm.
See, yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, players who don't care about their facial looks and just want to play ball and put their whole body, yeah, their body, their soul on the pitch, ready to fight, ready to win. That's what I want.
I don't
But the
think
players we
Jesus
have now
can.
are just,
I
they're
don't
just
think
playing
Jesus.
pretty,
I
and I
don't
don't
think
like it.
Jesus. I can see Jesus getting injured again on our run. If we let January go
Are you
past and we
shocked?
don't buy
Are
a
you shocked
striker,
about that?
I
It's gonna
will
get
not be
injured
shocked if he
again.
gets injured. I would not be
He's
shocked.
gonna get
I would,
injured again. It's gonna get injured again, and then we'll be back in that same position,
same position again.
same old position. So aren't we tired of this? Don't you want to win the trophy, guys? Don't you want to win the trophy? Yeah, aren't you tired of these stories every year? So let's hold this club, accountable
Someone
for what
Guna,
happened.
someone Guna said, "Would you take Paulina?" I would take him 100%. Paulina from Fulham.
Mm. I have my
I would
concerns
take him.
about. I have my concerns about Paulina. I have my
What do you mean?
concerns.
He's a good player. He's a very good player.
He's a good player, but he hasn't been so consistent. I need someone who has been so consistent in wherever they're playing.
Mm,
So consistent, yeah. He's had mixed plays. Last season it was just okay. This season he showed something, but I need a
he's
more consistent player. I need someone like Zubramendi. Zubramendi from Real Sociedad has carried that team for good 3 seasons. Energetic. He can move. And
mm,
again, Paulinho is not that guy. Yeah, he's strong in the middle of the
mm,
park. But again, he doesn't have those Cazola qualities. And I feel
mm.
we miss those Cazola magic in the middle of the park. We do have someone like a Paulina. Declan Rice can do something like that. He's a strong guy. He only needs someone to help him out. That's the problem. We need someone who can get possession of that ball and hold it in the middle of the park and skip through
Yeah,
players.
yeah, 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 yeah,
We
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy in the
yeah,
middle of the
yeah,
park.
yeah,
So
yeah,
if we
yeah.
do go and get a Supermendi, someone who's
Ball
strong,
carrier. We need a ball carrier.
exactly, someone who could
Mm,
carry the ball and is also slicky. He has his slicky moves that can be able to progress the ball further. So when you're doing that, you're not just only holding and keeping possession of the ball, you're now giving Declan Rice the room and the space
yeah.
to just sit back like the king of Zamunda and just
Mm.
stay there and protect our back four. He doesn't need to
Mm,
do anything. Just sit, protect the back four. Finish. That's all he needs to do. Yeah, because we already
mm.
have a ball carrier, and again we will have Martin Odegaard who would help out to be able to, throw in those cutting edge passes to kind of like open up the defenses of the opposing team. That's what we need. We don't see right now. I don't want us to start throwing 80 million, 90 million on a player that maybe he would come in and be maybe. I don't want maybes now. I want proven players who've taken their teams to higher places. Look at Zubimendi. I'm not saying they've won the league with him, but I'm saying for 3 good seasons that guy has been putting in a decent, more than a decent share for Real Sociedad. And right now is the brain behind Real Sociedad having a strong midfield and also, qualifying from their group. I'm talking of in the Champions League. It doesn't get
Mm.
the stage doesn't get bigger than that. It doesn't get bigger than the Champions League. It's putting in a shift there, putting in a shift in the league. What else do we want? Give them the money and we'll get him. Right now, it's just about 60. Arsenal will haggle. We will haggle. We will put it in the news that we're going for this guy. Yeah? And then when it's time to buy him, these guys won't go for him. And then in next season, you will hear Superman is about 100 million. That's what you're going to
Yeah,
hear. But
same
right
old
now,
story. Yeah.
his contract, he has a clause in his contract. 60 million we get him out. Right now, we're not willing to go get that guy. We're just haggling with the whole thing. By next year, next season, next summer, that guy will be 100 million. And then we can't even be able to get him. So,
What's your
you know,
what's your prediction for the West Ham game before we wrap up?
hmm, that West Ham game, man. Guys, it's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one, man.
Where is that? Is that home? Is it at home or is it away?
I think it's at home.
Let me see.
I think that
If it's
game
at
is at home.
home, that's an advantage to us, I think. Let me
I
see.
think that game is at home.
Yeah, it's at home. It's at home.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's at
Amy
home.
Amy Baba says the West Ham game is a must win. We must not be complacent in the coming games. Yeah, exactly. Because if we're complacent in any way, we'll lose track. It's just 1 point. It's just 1 point. And Liverpool will be waiting in the wings to gazum that place. And Tottenham Hotspurs, oh my God, just
Kai
four
is
points
suspended
away.
for that game. Kai Havertz is suspended from that game for West Ham because of the yellow card he picked up
Yeah, it
against.
was. Yeah, he picked up. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so he'll be suspended. So Trossard probably comes in, isn't it? You
yeah.
think?
Trossard will come in. Yeah, Trossard will come in. Hmm.
So
Oh my
that's the
God,
bad thing.
and that's a big one. Yeah. Here today says Tony Cedric makes 90 a week. No one else will pay that. Fortunately, he's out of contract at the end of this year.
He's done
Oh,
well, Cedric the Entertainer, man. He's done very well.
oh my
He's done
God.
very well. Do you think Brentford
He-
will want?
oh my God. No, this is not happening. Um.
Let's just
Okay,
go through the
Southern Gunner
comments before
says,
we wrap up.
yeah. Paulina says he says Paulina from Fulham, gentlemen. Yeah, that's a big shout, but again, I don't feel it's too consistent. Look at Fulham. They're having good games. They're having inconsistent games. They win a game 5-1. The next day, they're being beaten four goals to one by another team. So it's just too inconsistent. And Paulinho, even if he's a good player, he's too inconsistent for me. Right now, I don't want to go put another big money. You've seen what has happened with Kai Havertz, yeah? You've seen
Mm,
what has happened. We need a proven player, someone who will carry us, someone who it's proven that this player doesn't dwindle. And I think Zubimendi uh, offers that for us. Zubimendi is the guy. So let's go in and get that guy. I've seen him play. Great player. Ivory Local Batch said, thank you, brothers. You guys are awesome. We ain't winning West Ham, bruv. Um, Ateta is a fraud. I agree. I agree. Aston Villa, with the easy fixtures, are breathing down our necks. They are my worst nightmare right now. What do you have to say about that, Bant?
yeah, they're a bit of a pain, aren't they? Villa
Yeah,
at the moment
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
they're just like I don't know. They're a very hard team to beat.
Mm, mm.
Especially at home as well. They're becoming and if they go into the market, because they're gonna go into the market in January, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Emery's gonna
And they have
look
money.
for
Don't forget, they're
yeah,
rich. They're rich. They have money.
Emery's gonna go, Emery gonna go for one of them Spanish players who he knows,
Oh,
They might even go for Zubamendi. Who knows if they're going for Zubamendi? You don't know.
exactly. He understands the Spanish market.
He
That's what I'm
understands the
talking
market.
about. That's what I'm saying. Edu that understands the Brazilian market isn't even doing anything. But look at Emery. He understands the Spanish market. He's going in and bringing Spanish legends for them. He's going in and bringing in Pau Torres. Do you know how tall Pau Torres looks like? Tall, towering guy, six
Mm.
foot plus, ready to push, ready to debo people. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. He's ready. He's ready.
Arteta
That's what I'm
Spanish
saying.
though.
He's
I said,
ready. He's ready.
doesn't Arteta
He
know
has no
Spanish?
pull. Mikel Arteta has no pull. He doesn't have no pull. He has no pull. He's a rookie manager.
You think by now players will want to play for him now though? Come, you
He's a
know?
rookie manager. He has no pull. He has no pull. But someone like an Emery will go right now and go get that Zubimendi easy. It will make it easy because look at the way it was so easy to just uproot Pau Torres from Villarreal.
Mm,
Easy, 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 easy. And look at what he's become at Aston Villa. A towering Iroko tree down there.
yeah, top
Their
baller.
defense is top notch this season. I don't think Villa has conceded more than 23 goals this season, man. They're out there. They're good. Defensively they look shaped
And
up.
they
They're
they
okay.
can't win the league though, can they? They can't win the league, can they?
Bro, you can't say they're in it. They're in it. You can't say that. Because right now they have a good coach, and that's the difference. That's the difference. They have a
Mm,
good coach. Mentally, that guy, see, those guys are fighting for him. It's not about the
mm,
individual player down there. Or us, it's just the individual players that are bailing us out. Individual players I'm talking about. Declan Rice,
mm.
Saliba, Magalhaes,
Gabriel,
and
yeah,
Magalhaes still did it
mm,
yesterday again. He scored the goal for us. So
yeah,
we're being bailed out by some of these big wigs in our team right now.
mm,
But they're playing as a collective. There's no big
yeah,
superstar down there.
yeah,
Pau
yeah,
Torres is doing his own share.
yeah.
Ole Watkins is scoring goals for fun this season.
Musa Diaby,
Bailey is doing good. Uh,
Bailey.
Boubacar Kamara is looking
Yeah,
good.
he's a good player.
Yuri Tillman. See, when I told Arsenal fans, oh, Bants, we still have it. When I told Arsenal fans about Yuri Tillemans,
People didn't
they,
want
la-
him. They
they,
didn't want him. I
they
didn't
laughed
want
at
him.
me. They laughed at me. They mocked me. They
I
laughed
didn't
at me.
want him. I didn't want him. I don't know. There was something
They
about him
mocked
I
me.
just didn't like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They mocked me. This same group mocked me. I'm not saying of the group I have here now because
Mm,
I have a couple of real ones around here in the charts, at this time. And thank God I've pushed all those fans, that are not real ones away from my channel. I want real ones on my channel. Real ones, real ones. Shout out to Anthony Herbert. Anthony Herbert was supposed
big
to be
up,
on this show.
big up.
He says, "Big up Tony and Bants. I just got in from the pub. Have a great
King
Christmas and
Mary.
enjoy it. Don't forget, we are top of the league. Say we are top of the
We are
league.
top of the league.
We
We are
are
top
top
of
of
the
the league. Yeah,
league.
we are top of the
We are
league.
top of the league.
Big ups, man. Big ups,
Big
man.
up,
Big up.
man.
I
Big
sent
up,
him an
man.
invite to the show, but I don't think he could make it. But anyway, big ups to you,
Yeah.
Anthony Herbert, man. So see, I told these guys here that we need your Tillemans. We need him. But look, right now, look at what he's become at Aston Villa. He might not be getting in at the end of goals, but he's putting in the shift. He's running the midfield, he's trying, he's pushing. That's what I'm talking about. He's putting a
Mm,
decent shift.
mm, mm,
Yeah. Look at James
mm.
Madison. I brought out a case for James Madison. Injury worries, okay. I get that. But again, look, he scored lots of goals for them. It's helped them out. Tottenham Hotspur this season. If we got him, at least it would have helped our game. We would have won some certain kind of games that normally we wouldn't have. We would have created some certain kind of chances with those, at least with those two games that were lost this season. Talking of Newcastle, I'm talking of Aston Villa. But
Mm, mm.
look at it right now. We can't even boast of a midfielder that can literally give us 10 goals this season. So we have a problem down there, man. Shout out to you, Anthony Herbert. Lloyd Ranks, big up to you, man.
Big up, big up.
Big ups. Here today says, agreed, band. It would be a disgrace for us to blow the golden opportunity with City and Liverpool both transitioning and not win the league this year,
Mm.
bro, man. Of course, Lloydie, big up, mate. Getting to the end of the chat. Matt, this process has brought youngsters gaining experience, but our experienced players are getting older and losing confidence. Why did we actually buy Jorginho? Progression? But again,
He was a stopgap, though, wasn't he?
Jorginho, like, what are your thoughts on Jorginho this season?
I thought Jorginho came in and done a job. I thought he was okay. I'm not gonna for 12 million or how much he cost. It was a it's a nothing deal really. He's come in and I think he's had some good games. I'm not gonna be negative about
Mm,
Jorginho. Is he what we need going forward? That's clearly not. But he, he's a professional man.
yeah,
This guy's a good player, and I do you know what? I would keep him to the end of the season, but clearly, if he has to move on, then he has to move on because we have no backup. And Jorginho, we haven't got no one. We've got no one that's going to back up Declan Rice if he gets injured. We've got no one because Party is well. I don't know. Is was he on? He wasn't even on the bench, was he? I thought he was getting back to fitness, but he's not even on the bench at the moment.
he's not even on the
So,
bench.
but he's going to go to he's going to go to the Afcon though. I don't get that. He's probably on that flight now, getting ready to go. So he's going to probably come back with an injury. We're probably gonna
Probably,
be too
probably
late for us
we
to
all
dip
know
into the
that
market.
he's gonna come back with an injury, that's for sure. And we have El Neni who is leeching this football club out of our money, yeah.
I forgot
And
about
he's gonna,
Elneny as
yeah,
well.
exactly. He's another cockroach in in the books of this football club, and he has been leeching this football club for years. Yeah, that guy hasn't played three decent games for Arsenal this season. Three, just three, and
Three games.
we've played almost 18 games this season. This guy hasn't even given us the decent shift in 3 games, and we have him in this football club. He's going to the African Cup of Nations. He will come back with an injury, and we will foot his bills. We will pay for his health care. See, man, no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. There have to be. See, yeah, see, a problem with us here is accountability. I don't think we have accountability in this football club. No one is responsible. No one is accountable for what's going on, and that's why uh, everything is in disarray in a way internally. Internally, you know.
What happens? And I have to ask you this question sincerely.
Mm,
What happens if Arteta doesn't win the title this season? I have to ask you,
that
and let me ask
question
the
is
chat
more
as
than
well.
me, man. He
What
needs to
what
go. He needs to go. But
guys in
I
guys in the
doubt he
chat,
would go. Mm,
guys in the chat, quick
yeah.
question: does Arteta go this season if he doesn't win a title or he doesn't win anything this season? Let me know what you think.
See, Band. I want him to go as soon as possible. But the thing there is that this board, I'm talking of the KSE, I'm talking of the Cron case, they
Mm.
will not allow this guy go. You know why? I'll give it. I have my reasons for saying that. Why this manager will still be there? When was the last time you heard Cronke out? When was the last time you heard that? Like
I've not
massively.
heard that in
You've not heard that.
ages.
I've not
In
heard
a
that in ages.
years, in a
See,
yeah,
I've not
yeah.
heard that in up to nearly 2 seasons. I've not heard that. You know why? Because Mikel Arteta is the perfect shield, guys.
Well,
He
he's got
is
their
the
targets. He's
perfect
making their
shield.
money.
So instead of us to even actually talk about the Kroenkes, we are actually saying Arteta out. And that's the problem. These guys need a fall guy to be down there so that every season Arsenal fans will be saying Arteta out, while they are being shielded from the whole thing. Right now, do you think they want to tweak it? No. When you're winning, you don't tweak it. So they're not going to tweak it. Provided we're going to the Champions League, we're raking in money for these people, they're okay with it. They're okay with the fall guy down there. They're okay perfectly. They're not listening to anything because right now nobody in the Arsenal fan base is talking about Cronky out. No one. In fact, if you raise that placard and say Cronky out at the Emirates right now, people are gonna slap you. you will get slapped.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
literally, you will get
yeah, yeah, yeah,
slapped. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
if you
yeah.
do that, because they will, people will tell. It's even your fellow Arsenal fans that will tell you. I'm
But
sorry.
why? Why? But hold on, hold on. Why would you want Kroenke out when he's been actually
He has
giving
spent
Arteta money
seven
to? He
hundred
spent
million
money.
pounds.
He
Yeah,
spent money. He
exactly.
spent money.
Almost a billion
Why would
pounds
you want
spent.
him out? Yeah, but why would you?
Exactly. That would be
That
that
don't
would
make
be the
sense.
big that would be the big argument. Why would you want Crockett out when he spent almost £1 billion in 4 seasons in this football club? When was the last time you heard a group spend up to £1 billion, nearly just a quarter to £1 billion? These guys have spent in less than 4 seasons to this manager that we have right now. When was the last time that Arsenal Football Club has spent nearly up to £1 billion, even in 2 decades? When was the last time? None. So that would be
Never.
the excuse down there that, hey, why are you complaining about the Kroenkes? They've given this manager nearly £1 billion to spend on players. So why are you calling the Kroenkes out for anyway? So that shields them. And see, these are American businessmen. They don't play with their money. They're out
Mm,
here to make money. They're not
mm.
here to please you. They're not here to please you, Bant. They're here to please you. Fuck, like, what do they care? They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about anyone. They're here to make money. So, in other words, they have a fall guy to push out down there for the fans to say Ateta out every week. But they're shielded, and this is what they want because merchandise is going as planned. Everyone is buying Arsenal merch. Come on, man. Everyone is buying Arsenal merch right now with their names inscribed at the back of it. Everyone is buying it. It looks good. Do you know what? Yeah, Arsenal just got nearly up to £7.5 million just for getting to the next stage of the Champions League. The business is looking good.
Mm.
They outsold in Rice shirts that they've nearly raked up that £105 million they spent on this guy in the first year. In the first year. So they don't need all this. They
So,
don't need they don't need anyone playing with their money right now.
so we're
They
going
need
in the
that to
right
start.
direction then. So we're actually going in the right
No,
direction then.
it's wrong. No, it's wrong. But I'm
Business.
saying, what do we do? Uh, Our hands are tied because the fan base can't go. If that's what I told you, you can't go to the Emirates right now and pull up a crunky out placard right now. People will slap you for doing that. They will slap you because they will say these guys have put in £1 billion, almost £1 billion in 4 seasons for the manager. That'll be the
Mm.
excuse. So you can't literally, with common sense, you can't do that because they've invested in the football club. Our roof isn't leaking. They will tell you this. Our roof isn't leaking like Manchester United. We are all good. We're top of the league.
So,
We just got first in our Champions League group. We're looking good. That's what they would say to you.
so, do we bring in like if Arteta doesn't win this season? Do we bring in like I don't know a Thomas Frank, a Carlo
See, that's what
Ancelotti?
I'm telling you. The board won't sack him. They're okay with top four. They're okay with raking in the cash from the Champions League. So even if he fails this season, no matter what me and you say, he's not gonna go. And the reason is he is a clear shield for these owners. They want
But
protection.
Arteta, one thing I will defend Arteta at, he does want to win. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
the desire to win. Maybe
Mm.
he's not the best manager in the world, but he does want to win trophies. Maybe that doesn't,
Well, that is, but
go to the players,
the
but
kind of manager that will win it for us. Shout out to Oregon Gunner, man. That's our brother, man. Me and Oregon Gunner will
big
be
up,
having a
man.
show on Tuesday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is Christmas down here. So I'm not sure he's willing to do a show tomorrow, but I'll still talk to him later this night if he's willing to do a show on Tuesday. So big up to Oregon Gunner. Oregon
Big up,
Gunner
man.
gave 10 people, he dashed out
Oh, that's
10
brilliant, man. Big
memberships to
up, man.
people. A
Big
real
up.
one. A real one. That's a real one. That's a real one. Big ups to you, my brother, man. Thanks
Big
for
up,
that.
man.
Yeah. You were saying something, Bants, man. See, guys, me and Bants
Mm.
have gone on for 2 hours. 2 hours, 15 minutes. and you guys haven't dropped. You guys are still with us. It shows we're doing something right. Although we'll soon be calling it today, but you know,
Yeah, we go for
there's
another 10, 15 minutes or so, and then,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly,
we go for
exactly,
another 10, 15 minutes, and we
exactly,
call it a
guys.
day.
And guys,
I know you
remember,
guys want to do
go
your families
go
and
show some
everything.
love to Bant on his channel. Yeah, go subscribe to his channel, Football Bant channel. See, me and him are gonna be working on the channel. And next season, next year actually, we're taking over. So me, him, Oregon Gunner, he's a mainstay here. And guys, also remember that Oregon Gunner, apart from being part of my channel, is one of my biggest inspiration because that guy has stuck around me, man. When it was only one viewer that was coming down here, Oregon Gunner was that guy that put his arm around my shoulders and hey, don't worry, keep pushing,
Big
and
up
and and,
Oregon.
and that's Oregon Gunner for you.
Big up
So
Oregon.
real one is Oregon Gunner, man. When it was just only one person coming down to show me love on this channel, Oregon Gunner was always down there helping, and it's out here giving out, lots of gifts as membership to people. Big ups to you, Oregon
Brilliant.
Gunner. You were saying something, my bro.
Yeah, I've got a big question for you, yeah, and this is slightly going away from Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah.
Can Liverpool win the league? They've got experience. Can they win the league? Can they take the title off us? Can they go the full distance? Are they a
See, yeah,
threat?
that Liverpool one, they're always a threat. They're always a threat. But again, see, just like I said, they have an entirely new midfield. They're in a transition,
But
and
if they
most of
go
the
into
time,
the,
teams that play during, teams that are in a title run in during a transition, they never win the title in a way.
but they've only
Just
lost
look,
one game, Tony, and that game they shouldn't have lost that game because
they
of
should have
the
lost the game, but
decision.
again, they've also dropped points to far off decent teams. They've dropped points to Luton
Luton, yeah.
this season. They've also dropped points to Brighton. And guess what? Arsenal got 6 points from those games.
Mm, mm.
Arsenal grind hard to win against Luton away
But what
from
if they
home.
do,
We
what if
beat
that what if they
Brighton this season. We made it easy. And mind you, they
mm,
struggled to get out with a win
Fulham as
against
well?
Fulham.
Fulham,
So
yeah.
they're even shaky. They're in a transition. They're shaky. They're not looking good. Mom, see, Salah could bring in and get those little bit of moments of
Salah's going though to the AFCON though
to the
as well.
AFCON. So they will miss those goals. They will definitely miss those goals. And again,
Mm.
they will miss that bit of magic from Salah because he's one of the most experienced players who's played, in the highest at the high level for Liverpool. What I mean by in a high level, he's that one that has won them trophies. He's won trophies for that football club. He's been the one that has won them the Champions League. He's that one that's won them the trophy that they've won since the last 30 seasons and 30 years in the Premiership title. That was the first title. He and Mane and Firmino were the ones that laid a claim to that title for Liverpool. So they will be missing him because he's going to the Africa's Nations Cup. So when you're missing like a big imposing figure in
It's
that
going to
team,
impact. It's going to
lots of
impact you.
experience, it's going to
Yeah.
impact them. Do you know why it's going to impact them? Because they have Gravenbach, who just came from the German Bundesliga. They have Soboslai, who just came in from the German Bundesliga. Yes, he's a good player, but how many goals has he scored? He's an attacking midfielder for this team. He has only scored just 2 goals for Liverpool this season. Liverpool
Only
from
two.
midfield, they've always been scoring goals, even in their title winning time. They usually get goals from the midfield, but right now the midfielders are not scoring goals. And even if they're scoring goals, they have to battle with injuries.
What
Just
about
look at
Nunes?
McAllister.
Can
McAllister is
Nunes
down with an injury right
can
now.
yeah?
I'll,
Can Nunes do anything for them? Nunes
Nunes,
or
Nunes isn't really free scoring right now. He's losing lots of goal chances. Even his own football club fans are even turning against him right now. They don't have an out and out striker right now because Cody Gapco isn't really an out and out striker. When he was
mm,
at PSV
yeah, yeah,
Eindhoven, he
yeah.
wasn't an out and out
Mm,
scorer. It was an when I'm talking about scorer, yeah, it wasn't an out and out number 9. Right
yeah.
now, they've shifted him into that position as a number
Plays
9 in
very
a way.
deep, doesn't he?
Yeah, he plays.
He
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
very
So he
deep.
comes from the wings actually. So that's his position. So you can't say he's a number nine, and he's not firing on all cylinders either way. He's getting in at the end of goals, but not Mohamed Salah days kind of goal scoring anyway. So they're screwed in a way. In a way, they're screwed. There's still much work to be done for that Liverpool team. And again, their defense is still suspect. Shimikas
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yeah,
guy
yeah,
that's
yeah,
highly,
yeah.
highly
He's
vulnerable.
injured as well. He's injured.
Is
He's injured
injured
now.
as well. Yeah, exactly. So Shimikas is also very, very susceptible and vulnerable, highly vulnerable. Even Gomez isn't really looking even really that good
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
season,
yeah.
So
Even though
there's
Gomez
lots
has
of
won the game.
exactly. So there's lots of downsides to this Liverpool team, coupled with that fabric, that midfield that's carried them along this season is an entirely new, minted midfield for them. They need Premiership experience, at least maybe one season Premiership experience to actually
Mm.
try and win the league. I don't think like Dominic. I don't think Gravenbach. I really don't see McAllister winning them the trophy in the first season of banding together. I don't think it's just possible. The
What
biggest, the
about?
biggest, the biggest shout for the trophy is Manchester City.
Mm.
That's the truth. That's the truth because
Do you
we
think
know
Pep's
this.
gonna get it? Pep's gonna make
Oh,
adjustments as well.
of
Pep's
course,
gonna
of course.
do that
They
thing
are just
where,
oiling the machine and
yeah,
waiting.
yeah,
They're just
yeah,
oiling the machine. They're waiting, and right now they've won the World Club Cup.
yeah. So they're gonna be confident
Yeah.
coming back.
Oh my God! See, from now on, they might just get into that 15 games unbeaten run. The fact there is Arsenal ready to go on a 16-game unbeaten run. We still have a game to go play at the Etihad. Are we confident of going to the Etihad without getting battered by Manchester City?
Oh, that's another game we
That's
can't.
that's the question.
We have to draw. Yeah,
Can we
because
go? Can
Haaland
we
will be back
go to the
then.
Etihad and not get battered? That's the bigger question.
We need a number nine before that game. We need a fresh number nine for that game.
Fresh number nine, Ivan Tony is the
Mm,
question. Ivan
yeah.
Tony, go get Ivan Tony. That's it. Simple, easy, quick, fast. Ivan Tony, he solves the problem. And a midfielder. Even we can even get away with it without having a defender because Julian Timber is coming back. Actually, yeah, see,
Oh yeah,
just see,
Timber as
we can
well.
still win. See, bro, we can still win this league, man. It's in our
Mm,
hand.
mm,
If we go get a striker, yeah, Julian Timber comes back from injury, slots in straight into that Zichenko area. We
mm.
can even use Zichenko as a midfielder in this team. So we even have a shout of having an extra midfielder in the middle of the park and go
Will
in and
Arteta use his
play about.
brain though and do that though? You're talking
That's
too
what
much
I'm
sense
saying. He's
again.
brain
You're
dead.
talking
He's
too
like a
much sense
zombie.
again.
He's like a zombie. He's brain dead. Ziche-
You're talking
Zichenko
too much
plays.
sense.
You know what? Yeah, I'm even thinking we are even blaming Zichenko for nothing. Zichenko is not a left back. He's been played out of position. He is a midfielder. In the Ukrainian national team, he's a midfielder and he plays well. He doesn't get this criticism we're giving him at Arsenal for his national team. He's like a centurion. He's like Spartacus down there in the Ukrainian national team, and it's for a reason. It's for a reason because he plays in his real position, and they're getting the best out of him in his real position. But out here, we're outplaying him in a position that is not his, and clearly we're lacking something in the middle of the park. So why
Mm,
not just change this guy into his rightful position in the middle of the park? And don't get it twisted. He can dribble, he can get past players. He's that kind of guy in the middle of the park. He can do it. We've seen him do it invertedly. He can do it. If you
yeah.
put him in the middle of the park, get Julian Timber, put him in that left back position, then our back four looks a little bit okay. Even if I do think we do need a backup defender, maybe a right-footed defender, because we have Kivior who is left-footed, so we can still go into the market getting a right-footed defender just to complement Saliba.
Well,
Because if Saliba is gone, we're gone. That's see, just write that. Kiss the title goodbye. Yeah, guys in the chat,
mm,
kiss the title goodbye if Saliba gets injured. Kiss it goodbye. Yeah. So we need to go get in a replacement. I heard there's a guy we're looking at from Portugal, plays for Sporting Lisbon. He's a great guy, man. You know, and if we go get that guy, he looks strong. If we go get him, uh, we get Zubimendi and Ivan Tony. Hey, we look good, man.
So,
We look
so there is, although we've said a lot tonight, there are positive aspects, and it's not been all negative. We have to, like, sometimes you have to cut through, and look inside, and then yeah, sew it back up and make sure that everything's all right again. So
yeah, yeah,
it's just been a bit of a dissection today,
yeah.
of the team. But one thing I wanted to say before we wrap up at some point,
Yeah, but look at this
if
comment from here today. It says
yeah,
Nunes still ranks in top five GA per 90 in the Premiership, but they are besieged by injuries
yeah,
and
that's
their
true.
owners are cheap. I don't
Yeah,
agree with
that's
you
true.
when you say their owners are cheap. Their owners aren't cheap. They're doing smart business. They're businessmen down there. Yeah, they
Mm.
run the club in a
FNG and
sustainable way.
FSG and FSG.
Arsenal, what about your football club here today? Are we doing good business? Yeah, the football running isn't about going to the market and buying a player for £72 million, and you can't even get £40 million for that player. Yeah, and then we're calling another football club that does good business cheap, brother man. No, 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 no. Let's have some wokeness out here. They are not cheap. They're doing good business, more better business than Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, good business. Yeah, they brought in players. By next season, those guys they have right now will be kicking and pushing for the title. Yeah, they will. And even this Nunes criticism, yeah, but because you have to give a player, yeah, if he's scoring in the first season, good and okay. He scored some great goals already for them last season. This season again, he scored 17 goals for them in his first season. So that's a decent performance. He just came to the league. Let's don't forget that. So maybe next season he will turn up. I'm not saying he's not a player that will improve. Of course, when you play for club, you will definitely improve. There's room for improvement for that player. So it's not like anyone is totally writing him off. And yeah, they've been besieged by injuries too. But the owners are not cheap to doing smart business. I would kill for anything to get Arsenal to do business the way Liverpool do business in a
Selling
sustainable way.
players for selling players for good money and all that.
72 million pounds gone down the drain like that for Nicolas Pepe. We can't even get 20 million for Nicolas Pepe. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? These guys are
Who
not
we
cheap. Liverpool
who
owners are
who
not cheap. They're doing smart business, and we're not doing smart business. We're not doing smart
mm,
business. Let's call a spade a
who
spade.
who have we got out at the moment? So we've got left back. What's his name? Um, what's his name? Who's the guy that's Timber's out, Vieira's out, um, Tomasi, Tommy's out, or whatever.
Slice. I praise the team at the
Yeah,
start
we've
of the
been
show.
praising the team. We've been
I
praising the
praise the
team.
team. No, he's saying why are we praising teams below us and can't praise what we are doing. See, at the start
Slice,
of the
man, you
show,
ain't been listening to the show,
Slice
bro.
Slice, I did praise Arsenal for being at least top of the league. We're not celebrating it, but at least it's something to to start with. Yeah, to see Arsenal challenge for the title back to back. I said it at the start of the show that I'm happy for that. I'm not celebrating it, but it shows a bit of improvement. Yeah, because when was the last time that Arsenal challenged in a sustained manner? Because when you challenge in a sustained manner, it puts you in the shout, yeah, to win the trophy. Look at Liverpool, yeah, they've not won the trophy, for like 10 times or 7 times or 8 times or 6 times, yeah, or three-peat the way that Man City have done. But again, they've always been in the shout. They've
Yeah,
always been in the mix. So if you're always in the mix, there's always a chance. There's always a
possibility.
chance for
Yeah,
you to lay claim to that title. So again, I'll say it again. I like it that Arsenal, after Christmas again, are in the shout for the title again. So let's see. But again, I'm not gonna celebrate it because we could still go out and bottle it. That's what I'm saying,
exactly,
Slides. So
exactly,
if we
exactly.
don't go to the January transfer window and get things done, My brother Slice, come on, man. You know me when you were
You know
here
the
last.
reality.
You know the reality, Slice, man. I said we're gonna win the trophy last season, but look at what happened, Slice. Look at what happened. Come on, man. You know we're better than this, Slice, man. You know that. Yeah, you're saying something.
No, no, no. I was just agreeing with you. It's just like, you know what? You can't please everyone in this world, and you know, we've critiqued Arsenal today. You know, we've also praised them. We've also said nice things about the team as well. You know,
Mm,
it's onwards and upwards for Arsenal now, and now we just have to just make the difference now in this league. Yeah, everyone's coming for us. Yeah, we're
mm,
at the top. So when you're at the top, yeah, expect teams to come at you harder. You see those teams at the bottom now, they're gonna play us extra harder because we're at
mm.
the top. Beating the team at the top is an extra scalp, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
status. So
Mm,
now let's don't expect teams to be like, oh, it's Arsenal, you know, they're gonna
yeah,
give us special treatment, they're gonna be
yeah.
kicking us, they're gonna be doing anything, yeah, because
Mm.
a lot of these teams as well, yeah, they it's almost like no one wants Arsenal to win this, but win the title.
No
They
one,
want to.
everyone is
They
against
want
us.
to keep us down. They want to keep us down. They would rather Liverpool won the title, City won the title, Villa won the title than Arsenal winning the title. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they can't stand our fans. Yeah, they keep saying, "Oh, we can't stand your fans," but in reality, they just don't want to see Arsenal winning the title. So
Mm.
you know what? Because they know how dangerous we are. They know that
We
you know
are.
what?
Yeah,
If we
yeah.
win a title, we're gonna go on to winning more
We're gonna
titles, and
win.
we're
Yeah,
gonna go on to
exactly.
win.
Because yeah,
So we're
exactly.
we're a threat. We're a
The
threat to this
missing,
league.
the missing, the missing a card to that jigsaw is a striker. And look at
Mm.
what Highbury's local badger said here. Arteta has no integrity. Dawson was available for only 50 million. He ain't leaving now. Juve are winning things. And Oshimen was stupid to sign a new contract. This means bidding war. Bring in Ivan as soon as possible. ASAP. What do you think?
That the saying ship has sailed a long time ago. He didn't want to come to us last season
Yeah, he
when
didn't want to
well
come. Yeah,
well
actually. Mm,
that's debatable as well because they're saying that we didn't put in a bid or whatever. But he didn't want to come to us. I don't know if he's actually good enough for the Premier League either. I'm being real. Yeah, I don't think he's been very good this season either. So I don't know. I don't know with him. I really don't know. Maybe he would have slotted into our team, but I don't know with these type of Italian players, man. Some of them are just like they come to the Premier League and they just flop. So I don't know with Tisan. I'm really not sure about him.
not sure. Yeah, exactly. Well, my brother, man, this is where it has come to. Sly said, not talking about you and the guest, Tony. I know you're balanced. All I hear from some fans is Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Aston Villa. They let their hate for the manager cloud their
Oh
judgment.
yeah, a hundred
Yeah, yeah,
percent,
yeah.
hundred
I
percent. Totally
agree that.
agree with you.
And even me, see, Slice, yeah. Even if me have said Ateta out, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. And Slice, this is the reason. I've always supported this manager. Always, I've always supported him. But where I cease to support him is in that game in the Carabao Cup. You remember that, Vance?
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Carabao
yeah,
Cup. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's this
yeah,
year. This
yeah.
year, the Carabao Cup. Slice.
It's,
Did you see what happened there? We had players on the bench that could come in to change the atmosphere of that game. We had Martinelli on the bench. We had who did we have on the bench again? Saka on the bench.
yeah, he just
Odegaard
delayed,
on the
delayed. Yeah,
bench, and
yeah.
Odegaard came on to score a goal
Yeah,
in
he
that
came
game.
on. Yeah,
You
yeah.
remember?
Right near the end. Right near the end.
Right near the end, Slice. We can't afford to be throwing away trophies that we
Trophies.
need. We haven't won a decent trophy in 20 seasons,
Who are we
20
to look
years.
down at? So
Who are
at
we
cups.
to
Who are
look
we?
down at
Who are we?
cups and trophies? Slice. Who are we right now? We need trophies. So, since he threw away the last one the other time, he threw away the FA Cup also, Slice. I'm sorry. I don't think this manager can take us to the promised land. So that's why I'm Ateta out right now. Last season I supported him. 2 seasons ago, stunned supporter of this manager. 3 seasons ago, stunned. I supported this guy because I knew that coming into coming into Arsenal Football Club, yeah, there was a lot of mess in this football club. Mind you, we had devilish players like Mustafi in this football club,
Mm.
players that couldn't defend. Yeah, he couldn't defend, and they didn't even want to even wear the Arsenal shirt. Players like Mesut Ozil, troublemakers. Yeah, like Mesut Ozil. Yeah, got a new contract. They want to play no more. You know, stubborn players like Aubameyang, even if he helped us for a while. You know, this type of stubborn players that didn't even know how to put a shift in the game. Lacazette, who didn't want to score for us anyway. So there was a lot of mess in this football club. Defending a mess. Rob Holding, another mess in this football club. This was why I supported Mikel Arteta at first, because I knew he had to do a massive clear out, with these players that were there. That was my support for him because it was a big mess. No manager would get in and win anything with Mustafi defending for us. No one. Rob Holding defending for us.
Oh, man.
No one
Rob
will win a
Holding don't even
trophy.
play. Rob Holding don't even
Ex-
play where he is now. He don't
Bro,
even play.
he doesn't exactly let that sink in. He doesn't even play in a let in a see, man. If we keep talking about this thing, man, it just gets
He
to me
will
in a
play,
certain way, man.
man. Yeah.
And why is it good enough for Arsenal, but not good enough for the other people? So he had to clear that mess, and I gave him until last season to do something. He didn't do anything last season. I extended it to this season. Win me the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup to go with first, to start with first, and then he threw the Carabao Cup away. I cease to support this manager from that time. If he wins the trophy, yeah, I'm shameless. I will come out. I would say, Mikel Arteta, I misjudged you, and I'm sorry. Thank you for winning the title. I would do that. It's
Yeah.
not about it. There's no ego thing down here. What I'm here for, it's not for an agenda. I'm here for my team to win. So if my team wins the trophy, I will be the first person, shamelessly, that will come out.
Hold my hand up.
Hold my hands up. I'm in the gutters. I take it. Mikel Arteta, you won
You
the
can
trophy.
cook us all you
It,
want. Cook us all you want.
exactly. Cook us all you want. But provided the team wins the trophy, I'm okay with that. So, but right now, I'm sorry, he needs to go. I don't think he's that manager that will win the trophy for us. But if he wins this trophy for us, Bant, I'll be shameless. I'm sure Bant will be
I'll be
shameless.
shameless.
Bant,
I'll be 100%. I'll be
um,
shameless. I'll be jumping up and down on the stream. You know me already, man.
Yeah, man. So, see, man, Bant, we've come to the end of the
Oh,
show,
hi,
man.
yeah, man.
Man, Bant, me and you almost 3 hours, man. Three
I
hours
know,
of talking
crazy,
facts of
crazy,
Arsenal, man.
crazy,
Jeez,
crazy.
guys in the charts, and they
If you
never
want
left off.
more of this, man, let us know,
Uh,
man. Let us
God, if
know,
you want
man.
more of this, guys, yeah, if you want more of this, support this channel, become members of this channel. Show us some support whenever we're
Put a
doing a show.
comment as well, yeah. After you
Yeah,
finish today, yeah, put a comment in the on under the description as well, just so we see the types of people that's coming in because I could actually follow a lot of you guys
yeah,
as
exactly,
well. So
exactly.
yeah, we can
Hybrid
follow
local
you as
badger
well.
because I really need you on this channel, man. You always speak
Definitely.
sense. I need you on
Yeah,
this
I
channel,
love
man.
this
Please.
guy, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
I like the guy. He's always
And the
talking his sense.
assembled as well. The
They
assembled.
assembled. Yeah, they
I
assembled. They
listen.
assembled. Although
I need you on this show one day. You don't have to show your face, but we need to have a discussion, man.
they
Because
assembled.
you're
Oh my
always
God.
here supporting,
The
man.
assembled is good, good, good. Although
Oh,
he,
oh
he
yeah, he's
gets
a
to
good
me
guy, man. He's
sometimes.
good people.
The assembled he targets me sometimes, but I know it's a love.
Thought
It's a love
provoking. I
fest
think he's thought
between me and him.
provoking.
But yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But the massive, massive, big, big thank you to Slice. Slice is one of the real ones too. Yeah,
Yeah, I like
Slice
Slice, man. Slice
held me
don't play.
down. It used to come earlier to my channel. One of the first
Mm.
subscribers, Slice, a
Oh,
very, very great
brilliant,
guy.
brilliant.
He always come down here and show me love. So, Slice, I remember you, man. Thanks, man. You're a real one.
Big
You
up
always
Slice,
show
man.
me
Big
love
up yourself, man.
from the start. Yeah. And Slice, please go and show football bands, yeah, some love on his channel. Yeah. Go show him some love. How about that? Yeah, subscribe to the football band. Because me and him were doing lots of stuff together. So it's like my partner in crime. So me and him will be doing lots of stuff, next year. So go check us out. Highbury Local Battery says, massive love, guys. Great channel, brothers. I appreciate you guys. Will do, bruv. Thank you very
Big
much,
up, man.
Highbury Local
Big up, my
Battery.
friend.
That's what
Big
I
up.
want. That's what I want to hear. Support the channel and come in and also, put up your comments because people need to hear what you're saying. They need to hear it. They need to see it. Because if they're not seeing it, they won't believe it. Because many Arsenal fans think that everything is just okay, that it's all good. And it's not all good because we need a striker. It's not all good because we need a midfielder. It's not all good because we need a backup defender. It's not all good because we need a backup, someone who will give Bukayo Saka competition. It's not
Mm.
all good. So we need voices like you, voices like the assembled, voices like here today. All these guys, we need them. Shout out
What you
to
got coming up?
Sinclair. Shout
What you
out to
got coming up,
Sinclair.
later?
Sinclair TV was down here.
Big
He
up,
showed us
man.
some love.
Big up,
Yeah, shout,
Sinclair.
shout out to you, man. Yeah,
What shows you got coming up, Tony, in the next
yeah, man.
couple of days, or have you got any shows coming up next week?
Yeah.
Let the people
Um,
know.
Yeah, I'm coming. See, it says Happy Christmas to you and your guest. Uh, he's not a guest actually. He's part of the channel. He's not a guest, and so he's my brother. So he's part and parcel of this channel, not a guest. Uh, but yeah, he says big ups. Merry Christmas to you and your guest, Tony. Always a pleasure. At the end of the day, we are all Arsenal fans and want the same thing. Keep up the
Oh,
good work on this
100%.
channel.
Definitely.
Big ups to you, Slice.
Big
Yeah,
up,
he was
man. Big up,
down here with
Slice,
me
man.
when I was just having two people come in. Big ups to you,
Look at
Slice, man.
that.
One
Big
of
up.
the
Big
real
up.
ones. One of the real ones. And the assembly says, I'll only get under your skin, Tony.
That's what we want, man. That's what we
Exactly, man.
want.
That's
That's
what we
what we
want.
want.
Come and get
That's
under
what we
my
want.
skin. See, I even want Mikel Arteta to win the trophy. That's how shameless I am. I want him to win the title. Just win it. I will apologize. See, I will hold a public apology. There'll be a show where me and Bands will come out and we will publicly, we'll call it the Shameless Show. Yeah? Arsenal win the title. The Shameless Show. Yeah? And we will apologize. A big apology to Mikel Arteta. Just win the title, Arteta. Win it.
Just bring it
Win it.
home. Just bring it home.
Just bring
Please
it
bring
home.
it home.
That's what we want. Yeah. Southern Gunner says happy holidays or happy holidays to the
Big
Southern
up,
Gunner.
man.
That's
Big
our
up, son, man.
brother. That's our
Big up
brother,
yourself,
man.
bro.
Big up to you, man, Southern Gunner. Massive love to the footy community. You are all awesome. Yeah,
Big
exactly.
up, man.
And it
Big
says
up.
happy holidays, brother, man. Yeah, happy holidays to all of you.
Big up,
You
my
can see
brother.
the
Big up.
name. You can see the name of Football Band's channel inscribed on the channel right now underneath him there. It says Abs Football Band's channel. Go and show him some love. Subscribe to his channel and show him general love. And whenever he calls for shows, go watch it. And show us love down here too, because we do need it.
100%,
The
man.
assembled says, "Season's greetings, everyone. Hope everyone has a prosperous new year." What do you have coming up, Abs?
Man, do you know what? I haven't really planned anything. Probably gonna do watch along West Ham as well when they
Mm.
play. I don't know if you're available that day, but
No, no,
it'd
no.
be
We're
nice if
doing it together. We do it
yeah, yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah. So watch along. Do you know what? I need to start thinking of like some things. Maybe I might just do like a review of the season so far.
Yeah, we
Um,
have to try and
yeah,
see.
like a yeah, just
Yeah,
and maybe just talk about like players as well,
yeah,
players review of of the season so far as well. So yeah, I've got some things in the pipeline, but
yeah.
I'm just gonna be chilling for the moment.
For the moment. Tomorrow there will be no stream for me. I'll use tomorrow to rest up. There might be some games tomorrow, but I'll just chill and relax. I won't be doing anything tomorrow. And it depends. I'm not sure Oregon Gunner wants to do anything tomorrow too. So because always on Mondays, me and Oregon Gunner are here for the Dial and Cloud show. But again, I think on Tuesday he'll be ready to do something. So on Tuesday, catch me and
Isn't it?
Oregon.
But we've
You
got
guys
games on
know
Tuesday.
the
We've got
Oregon
games
Gunner.
on Tuesday.
I think there are games there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
yeah, I have to check it. Oregon Gunner is a real one too, guys. You know that, yeah. So another real one is coming to the channel again to on Tuesday for our show together, the Dial and Cloud show. And guys, yeah, Deji Spores will be making his return to the channel again. Yeah, he'll be down here to dance the Macarena because they beat Everton. Yeah, so he'll be doing the Macarena maybe on Thursday or Wednesday. So let's see how that works. Me and Nas will be back again for Blue Pill, Red Pill show. So you have to be down there for that one. And watch alongs with Bant will be here during the weekend. And me and Bant will be taking our trash talk because I made this a trash talk show. So Arsenal crash talk, you can see lots of viewers today. You guys are still see, you guys are hanging on with us. It didn't drop more than it didn't drop more than 8 today. So big ups to you guys, yeah.
Big up, man.
You guys
Big
take
up, man.
everything. Merry Christmas to you guys. And Bant, do you have anything to say before we go?
We out. Nah, man.
Guys,
Just everyone, just chill and just yeah, man. We out, man.
yeah,
We
we
good.
out. From me and Bant, my brother, man. We are out. See you guys soon.
Peace. Peace.